I still can't hear you, dude. I wish I could read lips. I can't even imagine what you're saying.
Can you hear me?
Now you're good. Now you're good.
Oh Lord, Jesus! You know this is how like obviously I don't do this shit fucking shitty fuck shit anymore, and so anyway, to everyone who is watching now, I do not expect anyone to really be watching us tonight. So if people catch the replay, that's good enough for me. We don't want to go too long on this, maybe an hour more or less, plus minus, and then we fuck off. I mean, unless it gets really interesting and people are popping, then we might go longer. But I don't know. I was just in the mood today. I was like, man, it's fucking snowed in. Atlanta is a fucking shit show. Thank fucking knock on wood. Thank fuck I have power, so I'm good. And then I was like, I don't feel like I have a shit of things to do on my to-do list. I don't feel like doing any of them. And I was like, you know what, maybe. And then Chasen and I actually, Chasen, my boy Chasen, he and I have been talking about, hey, this year 2026, we want to try and maybe do this again a little bit, like once a month or something not too not too crazy, because I just don't like the whole YouTube collector landscape. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. And I rather it be something super laid back. But I do want to at least try and do these streams, whether it's on my channel or you guys. And just so you know, guys, mostly we were going to do it on Jake's channel, but he didn't have time to do any setup. So we're like, all right, let's just do it on mine for tonight.
No,
and
thank you for doing that.
Right, it's timing. So next time we'll do it on the collectors group. That's where I rather stream. I don't personally like streaming myself, but this time I'm like, you know what? I do want to try and do a little bit in 2026. Not as heavy as we used to back in 2022, 23, but I want to do a little bit just to kind of put a face to the name because like I said, I've worked really hard and I've transitioned completely away from being a YouTuber. Like I never liked the influencer space. I believe all is a lot of bullshit to me. I am now a full-fledged retailer with multiple supply chains and multiple companies that I work with. And I wanted to do this sporadically just to kind of get my face out there to just let people know. And, I thank you to everybody who publishes when you receive items from me in my group chat, in my Facebook group. I want to at least give people a sense of ease that they order from me, that rest assured your stuff will be delivered and things like that. So if anything, I'm just trying to, um, you know, give people a sense of ease and do this. But honestly, to me, this whole hobby doesn't make sense in that all this YouTube stuff doesn't really make sense because the hobby can be boiled down into like it, buy it, don't like it, fuck off. It's that simple. There's nothing really else to talk about. It's your fucking money. Buy it if you like. Don't buy it. Don't fucking buy it. It is that. That's it. So I don't see the point in opining about it, but I do feel a sense of I do want to give my clients a peace of mind that they have a face to the name. I am actually reachable, and I take care of your orders. So that's kind of why I was all right. Let's just. And I was in the mood to. And I was like, hey Jake, you doing anything? And you're like, yeah, let's fucking do it. So here we are, guys. Here we are. Thanks for coming. Brian, you want to join Brian? I'll give you a link, bro. You free? It's Saturday over there. I don't know what he's up to, but got a trusty left hand nitro over here that got a little glass, and I think
what is nitro?
Nitro Milk Stout, Left Hand Brewery. It's really good, but it's surprisingly really strong. I don't know if it was
what percent alcohol is it?
I'm trying to look. I remember.
Well, that's pretty good.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's only 6. It's only 6, but it's still stronger than the Guinness that I. Yeah, it's decent. I don't know. This one seems to just, for whatever reason, not like fuck me up. I don't know why. Maybe I just can't handle beer anymore. But
I tried Guinness for the first time in years this year. Way better than I remember it. Way better.
Like, yeah.
I remember.
I love Guinness.
This stuff is shit. No, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Brian, you want to come on?
How much snow did you guys get in Georgia?
Well, I think if you're in Atlanta proper, I think people got royally fucked. I'm in Marietta, so it's like north and west a bit, and we only got, knock on wood, we got like 1 to 3 inches. So I just
3 inches is a shitload for Georgia, though.
for Georgia, yeah. I think we probably only got 1 inch change or 2 over here where I am, but I think Atlanta proper got royally fucked. And I got friends in Tennessee and like South Carolina that are completely royally screwed. And I'm like, I just this town, Atlanta, is not built for snow whatsoever at all. This town cannot handle it. Um, so like it used to be way worse, but at least now they try. They do salt trucks, which they never used to do before. So
It was all sand.
hmm but man, I used to get blackout drunk on streams. I don't do it anymore because I keep breaking shit. But so I thought today would be
So was everything in Georgia closed down then? Because people down south freak the fuck out when snow's coming. So everything had to close down.
yeah, but the funny thing is, like, they go out and buy bread and milk, and normally people don't even eat bread and milk. A lot of people don't, but they buy it for the snowstorm, and I don't understand why. So
And they're going
it's
back
funny.
to the old food stamp ways, like eggs, sugar, bread, milk. But like it's only when the storm's coming.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Make French toast? Like I don't like. I mean, I started doing Hawaiian rolls, the Hawaiian sweet rolls. You know, they come in a
Yep.
pack. Then you take 4 of them and you cut them, and that's my burger bread. You know, and so I cook them with some garlic butter and some olive oil. You know, and then make a sandwich that way. I did that today. It was pretty delicious. But yeah, I don't get it. I did my Costco run last night. I was like, fucking storm again, motherfucker.
How packed was Costco? Or was it like an eerie, like nobody was there? Because one of my friends in Cleveland, he recently went to Costco and there was no one. It was the craziest pictures I've ever seen.
No, bro. Yeah, yesterday night, it was like a club. It was like hopping in Costco. Everybody's like fucking buying all the bread. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? You don't even eat bread in your daily life, you stupid fuck. But whatever.
True.
Mhm.
In these snowstorms, you just need to make sure you have enough alcohol, pretty much, and salty snacks. That's about all you need.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing now. So, how is everybody? Let us know in the chat how you're doing. How's your collecting? If people are still up to it. Hey, oh yeah, we can do. I forgot. I'll do this. Let me do this. Hey, Itachi, what's up, my dude? I appreciate this guy. This guy has been here since day 1 of my channel. This motherfucker. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Our boy Brian just got up. Hey, Kofin, what's up, bro? What's going on? Chasing our boy. He's at work, so he can't join.
Is this new? Because when you pop them up, they look so much sexier and bigger than they used to. Or is that something you did? Like when you click on their fucking messages, it looks different than what I.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. So I think this is StreamYard itself. They have changed a lot of their UI. Like, I can't do any custom. I used to have clips and clips, intros. I used to have everything in here. Like for those of you who don't know, back when we started this live stream thing in 2021 or 2022, it was a different landscape. Nowadays, you can do a partial. Google figured out that they were driving too many people away, so you can get partial monetization at 500 subs. Back when I did it, it used to be 1,000, and it was a grind to get that 1,000, and you had to do live streams or you're never going to get there based on watch hours alone, because it was 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, which if you're doing just 5-minute 10-minute videos, you are never fucking getting there, right? So back then I had to do this show just to get just to do anything, right? And so a lot of you don't know, but I come from a TV film animation background, and so I used to have my shows completely stacked with everything, because I would run this show like I would do a TV program, with rundowns, with ad breaks, with all that, like all that stuff that I know professionally. I would do it here. But then StreamYard changed in the last, I don't know, I've been inactive for at least 2 years. it's just changed now. Like now they want you to pay for everything. You can't do videos, you can't do anything. So I can't even put up like interstitial clips to like, when somebody says something funny or whatever. You can't do any of that shit. Everything must be, you have to pay them for everything. And I'm like, fuck you, StreamYard. I don't value your service enough to pay you for this. So go to hell.
No.
Just no. So I think this is a UI change. So when I popped up the comments, it's automatic. It's automatic. So I don't know why it's that large.
I like it like that though.
Maybe there's a way to fuck with it, but I don't know.
Yeah. No.
So, but yeah,
bad.
thanks to we had 15 people, but now we have 10 people. Well, that doesn't matter. I don't really care. But I appreciate everybody who just bothers to watch us. So it's really nice. And hey, Mark A, what's going on? Itachi, my bro, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. So thank you very much. Now, I do want to be upfront, and I love my peeps. Don't feel like you need to send me this because Google takes like 60% of that. I won't even see that money. So when you send creators chats, most of us get maybe half at best. So I don't want you guys to waste your money because my channel, we don't really, look, there are people who do this and they have to monetize and they do this and they have to take your super chats because that's how they keep the whole business growing. I don't really need any of this. So I appreciate you, my friend. You have been there since day one. You watch all my music content. You watch every content. I really appreciate you. Thank you for this. So I got to find a way to give back some value to people when they do that. So I really appreciate you guys. So thank you very much. So thank you again, Itachi, my friend. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Moose says, waiting. Well, I'm sure it's partly because of the snowstorm. Logistics is all fucked up. I'm sure he'll get to you soon, man. This is gonna be a beautiful piece, by the way. By the way, motherfucker, if you want that Griffith and you didn't order, I technically still have one. I didn't bother really. I put it in my group, but I didn't really tell many people. So if you want one, let me know.
I keep trying to twist his nipples to do it. He's not budging though, dude. He's waiting for that feel. Like the guts
What
is
feel?
grabbing his balls instead of twisting his nips, I guess. But like that guts came out. I mean, like top 10 statues, probably. Like I don't know. Like it's great. So like, and that Griffith is going to be just as good. Like Moose, you had to get that. I'm not trying to sound like a dick. I know you want those tree sentinels, and those are sweet too. But you need to get that Griffith, dude. Like you need to fucking get that, dude, for sure.
I'm pretty sure it's sold out. I'm pretty sure the metal version's all gone. I kept one back, so.
You know what surprised me in the chat today? I thought you were getting the Daenerys. I didn't know you didn't get that yet.
So, I was. So remember when? Wait, did you order? You ordered from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I was going through my notes the other day of orders, and no, I did. I was going to get it the same time that you guys did, but then my problem is that when Daenerys is 55 inches wide with the dragons, it's going to take up the entire length of a module case.
Now, okay, you're the module case king, so can that fit in just what is it like the one? What are they 140s or the max?
Yeah, so this is the 140 plus, and what I'm saying is that in the 140 plus. Right now, if I just take dimensions based on length alone, I can put 4 JNDs. 4. But if I put Daenerys takes up the entire row.
And you have enough depth for Daenerys too in that one?
There's plenty of room for the depth. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that Daenerys lengthwise takes up the spots of 4 individual JND statues.
Okay.
For 1 Daenerys and 3 dragons.
No, it's worth it, dude. I just wanted to make sure it fit in a module case. That's what I'm asking.
No, it will fit. But so the reason I've been still on the fence back and forth with Daenerys is I'm trying to confine everything to just this room. Yep. So I'm like, I don't know what to do because on one hand, I want Daenerys and I would buy it, but then I'm like, I don't know where to put it. And then I'm also like trying to tussle between the Queen Studios Optimus Prime, the really big one that's 55 inches tall and like 40 wide and 27 deep.
Yeah.
And I could put this right here. All right. This is my custom Modi case with a coffee table 360 view that I had Brian design.
Yep.
I could put the top board on here and I could put Optimus right here. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know how heavy that thing is going to be for how big it is. And it's going to end up taking the entire from here to the ceiling if I put Optimus here. And I'm like, but I could just put 3 more cases and I have more space to put other shit. So I'm like, do I really want to give up 55 inches or 60 inches of height for one statue when this could put like at least 2 to 3 more DF-120s and it would solve my space problem. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot because I just watched your room tour a couple weeks ago. You didn't have any Transformer stuff yet, did you?
I used to have a lot of them. I sold all of them. I used to have.
Dude, I would say, fuck it then. If you don't have any of that, I mean, that Optimus piece is like a one and done, and that's all you need for Transformers. But if I was you, like, I hate Hot Toys, but your toy collection is great. I'd keep that, and I would stick to the J&D shit pretty much in the Queen stuff. I mean, everything looks really good right now, and I would just add in more of those. But like, do you really want more DFs? Do you want more Maxes for more J&D stuff when it comes out?
No, I can do so J&D, what I like about them is that they do pretty standard dimensions on their base. So if it's a double, it's 24 by 12. If it's a single, it's 12 by 12. With Daenerys, it's either a 24 by 12 or a 20 by 12 with extra bases for the dragons. So their stuff is very easy to map out. Like I can easily fit. I know with J&Ds I can easily fit, a double row in the max. But what I would do in this case is I would basically do like a custom DF series on top of here that would be tall enough to fit the J&Ds. Or I can do DF 130s over here and fit the J&Ds. It'll be a single row. Or I could do 698s over there and fit the J&Ds in a single row. So there's plenty of options that scale up and give me space. So meaning if I were to do a custom DF series and a second custom coffee table series over here where I'm pressing my hand now, I can fit both of them with plenty of room to spare. So, and then back here, I can add another like 2 more 6-110s and I have room for all the in-art figures that are coming. Like, I don't really like Hot Toys as a company, but I buy their shit. I buy some of their shit because they have the licenses for all the favorite movies and TV shows that I like. So I'm stuck there. But for the most part, I buy in-art and I'm running out of space. So that will work. Sorry about the mess over here. I'm in the middle of building several computers.
Another thing, I kind of forget. You couldn't fit just one of those module case corner cases somewhere instead. Like move some of the stuff around because that's a ton of space.
Not the Modu. I don't have any spaces for corner anymore. Because if I put a corner here, then this 140 is gonna eat. There's a closet right here that the door won't open if I do that. So that's not gonna work. So I'm pretty much limited. I only have up space here or up space over here because this stack here, this is completely, there is a bit of space up top, but I already have like stuff planned for it, so I don't have places for a case. So
how tall are your ceilings in that room?
They're pretty standard, 10 12 feet maybe.
Oh, that's so great. My basement ones are like 8 feet, so at least you can go up higher.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I ever get around to buying another house, dude, I would get like a really giant basement furnished with like really deck it out if I ever bought another house, but I don't see myself doing anything.
Well, how expensive are houses now? Good luck with that shit too.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I can't imagine how expensive they are down by you.
Speaking of which, how is that fucking egress window coming? When is that happening?
So motherfuckers were supposed to come in October. And then didn't hear anything. And I called them. They're like, "Oh, beginning of November." And it fucking happened. I called him. I'm like, "Is this happening?" And he's like, "The one guy can't get in there with his excavator, so hopefully this spring." But I have so much shit just stored up right now. My wife is gonna piss at me. I would be too. But no, I mean, I painted the ceilings in there. I got the hardwood floors.
Wait, so hang on. Is the egress window in this room that you're sitting in?
No.
Oh.
No.
Where is
this whole room's going to kind of change too. Like right here, I got a stupid fish tank and some custom things. I got fish tanks. All the fish tanks are going to be gone. And then I got right here, there's 4 of the Max. What are the taller ones? Are those
the verticals?
Yeah.
Those are 150 pluses or 150.
Yeah, I got 4 of those, and then I got 2 of the longer ones on top, which is
the 140. What are you putting in them?
So that's all going to be mainly Prime 1 Lord of the Rings stuff.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have these cases, module case right there, go back there. But then I'm going to have to pick up some more of the longer Max Pluses for underneath my TV to get some of my J&D Indiana Jones in there. Because that's what you need, right? A Max Plus to get it in there?
Yeah, you need a Max Plus because the pluses are 32 external, 30 internal height, and all the J&Ds kind of top out around 28 and a half, 29. Yep. So you need the Max Plus.
And then
By the way, you asked me for some Max 70s. I have some.
No, I saw that. I still need to get them. No, I feel you. So I just literally need one. But some of those other ones, I'm still waiting, like, for you to get those longer ones. But then in that,
I don't have the long ones, but I do have the 70s if you want one in both colors.
I'll probably order one of those sooner. And then,
no rush.
Egress window, there's like a spare bedroom back there.
Okay.
So, but I can't set up my module cases until that egress window's in because the cases are literally going to cover that. And there's like 2 of the Max Plus corners, and then there's 6 of the taller Max Pluses in there then too.
Okay.
But I can't do it until that window's in because I need that stupid bell rug in. But anyway, it's supposed to be this spring. Who knows? Who fucking knows? But I got the ledger stone for in the closet with the bell rug. I got the hardwood floors, the window or the ceilings painted, and just waiting on their asses. So
very nice, dude. Very nice.
But yeah.
So when they do it in spring, that's probably coming up in a month or so, right?
Who fucking know? Again, hopefully it is. But now that I have a kid, like before when I was putting all these module cases together, I could just, like, without a kid, like, I'm going to spend 3 hours tonight and tomorrow and the next night putting them together. Now with a kid, it's going to take me 4 months just to set all this shit up, dude.
Yeah. How old is your baby now?
3.
Okay. But, it's going to take a hot minute, bro.
True. It's going to take fucking forever. And then to unbox all my shit, too. That's going to take forever, too. But we'll see. How are you into League of Legends for that Jinx or not?
I am. Because I bought the Infinity Studio version of Vi. So I'm really on the fence about Jinx because I would have a real fucking problem because Vi is 1/4 and Jinx is 1/3. And I specifically did not buy the Infinity Jinx because I didn't like it. I think they did a good job on Vi, but they kind of phoned it in on Jinx. I didn't like the design. And then I see J&D's tees and I go, that looks really good. And then I really want it. But then I'm like, yeah, but then we come back to the space thing, and it's like I still want Stripper Harley that I didn't order. So I'm like, man, am I gonna buy that fucking Jinx, or I could use the money and buy Stripper Harley, or I could buy Daenerys? So I'm like, God damn it, I don't know.
You'd rather have Stripper Harley than Daenerys? If space wasn't an issue. If space was not an issue.
Oh, if space was an issue, I would just buy both in a heartbeat. I would buy all 3 in a heartbeat if space wasn't an issue.
Yeah.
Because money's not the problem. It's I don't have places to put it.
True.
Yeah, I have no problem. Just shit. If space wasn't an issue, I would buy all 3 of those plus the Optimus. It would be not a problem. I would just fucking buy it and just shove it out. But the thing is, I have to confine it to this room. So I have a real problem with space. I don't know where to put it. You know, like I was telling you guys in our group chat, I'm getting the Infinity, the Harley life-size bus from Suicide Squad. That one I got space. That's going to go next to Anne Hathaway up here. So that's perfect. Like it takes just enough footprint. We're good to go there. But other than that, I'm like, oh fuck, I don't know where to put shit. You know, like I don't want to sell any of my JNDs, but I may end up having to sell a couple just to make room. So I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, Same way with Queen, man. Like honestly, because I'm a Queen dealer, I would almost just buy everything Queen because I love their stuff. But then they kind of really stopped making, like statues aren't their thing anymore. They do them, but the market is different now, man. The market is with Queen, I think they did a really smart thing years ago, which was completely diversifying their income streams, right? So
Yep.
they went to 1/6. They're making a lot of money from 1/6. They're in 1/12 now, and it's really starting to pick up. And then Queen is just left as the company for the whale collectors, the people that are willing to spend big money on one piece. Queen
Yep.
still makes them in like really small ESs, and they make their money that way, and then they fuck off, and then they don't worry about competing. It's a it's a non-equation now. They don't have to worry about competing with Sideshow for the 1/4s. They don't have to worry about competing with Prime One. They don't have to worry about anything. They
Yeah.
make life-size busts. They make some 1/3s. Call it a day. And
Yep.
so, like, I'm looking forward to you getting your Aragorn that we just shipped, that 1/3. Probably gonna ask you to take some video of it for me so that I can post it.
Oh,
But
I will. No, 100%. That's one of the few things I want to unbox and see in hand.
oh yeah, I
'Cause-
need anything you buy from me, you better unbox as soon as you get it. Because if you have
no, I
QC
will.
issues, I can't do anything about it 3 months later.
Yep.
Like I have to. And the thing that's good about Queen too, because of I've been pretty much a primary Queen and in art dealer for 18 months now, and because of the way I do business with them, they're really good with me. So when my peeps have a QC issue with statues, it doesn't take 9 months for me to issue a replacement. It usually takes like 2 months tops. So we actually move pretty damn quickly. So as soon as you open it,
True.
if there's a problem, you send me videos and pictures or whatever. I file that claim right away, and the replacement team gets on it. They're pretty damn good with efficiency when it comes to like the reason why I primarily work with Queen and NR is because they really do a really good job at retailer support. So if you're a direct if you're like you have a direct retail account with them, a wholesale like a direct retailer store, and they recognize you as one of their vendors, they really take care of you. The problem with Queen in the past is it used to be Queen had to go through several different middlemen to get their distribution network set up. And the problem with the China conglomerates, or the number of middlemen in China that have downstreams. So the way it works is Queen will sell to these middlemen because they have the network. So the network could be this one guy sells to 5 stores in his downstream, and the 5 stores buys Queen, and eventually some of them make it to the US. And then somebody from the US who buys Queen has a problem. He or she goes to the store that they bought it from. That store is usually a downstream. A store like that will have to go back to the Chinese middleman that they ordered from and say, I need this replacement. Now, that guy usually don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's not going to prioritize your replacement. He'll get to it eventually if he gets to it. And if the dude if somebody takes too long, they take 6 months to inform Queen that there's a problem. Well, by that time, the factory's they've already destroyed the molds. You're
Yeah.
shit out of luck. So that was the problem that Queen has been fighting for the last 5 years. And now what they've done is they've really diversified who they rep to, who they sell to. So for me, I'm quote unquote lucky in that I'm a rep for them, a direct rep, but licensing and all that apart, technically US license, non-licensed, blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I'll do whatever the fuck I want, and they can and everyone can kiss my ass. I don't give two shits. I will happily apparel import unlicensed all fucking day. You can go fuck yourself if you don't like it. All right. And this particular statement is not to the customers, is to the backstabby other specific asshole shop dealers that think that they're gonna. There's a lot of dirty backhand games, so go fuck yourself. By the way, I've got a fucking, I've got a, I've got a Glock sitting right there with a bullet with your name on it. If you want to fuck with me, anyway. Like, I'll fucking carve that name. I'll carve your fucking name into the bullet if you want to fuck with me, motherfucker. Anyway, but so my point is that for Queen, you buy something, you have a problem, let me know and I can take care of it fucking immediately. You're not waiting 9 months. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's why I do love that working with them. But the problem for me is they abandon a lot of their lines. So, the 1/3 line was started and abandoned. The 1/4 Avengers was started and abandoned. So it's just kind of like, guys, I love your shit, but there's nothing for me to buy. I don't really do bus. I don't really buy bus very much. I only made an exception because it's Anne Hathaway and Margot Robbie. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
That's a perfectly fine exception. That's perfectly fine.
The long story, though, that was a very long way of saying is I love their shit. It's just that they don't really make anything that I want anymore, which is why I don't buy as much statues from them as I used to. But I buy all the in arts because I love that shit. So anyway, but yeah, I'm very much looking forward to you getting your Aragorn. So please open it right away. And same with the for the people who for the people who ordered the Blitzway Ghostbusters, those are going to be shipping after Chinese New Year, but payments are going to be due pretty damn soon. So same thing with the Ghostbusters. If there's a problem, open it right away so that I can take care of it. Did you ever open the Ecto one I sent to you?
No. No.
Okay.
Well, but is what
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna.
Oh, I know. When you sent me those videos, I had a hard on for like a week. I had to wear extra tight underwear when I went to school to hide it from my students. But no, that Ecto one's awesome, dude. The problem is gonna be space. Problem is gonna be space for all this shit.
Well, it'll fit in a DF 120, so you're good there.
No, I know, but I mean, I'm probably gonna have to get more of those. But I know.
If you two assholes still want Arwen, I think I can still get. So let me know. If you really want the Arwen, I think you can still get it.
I'll see. I want it, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, no, your video you made me almost pull the trigger 1,000 times. Like, nothing else. It was your freaking video. It's just the character's just fine for me. The statue looks great. Character's just fine. So
the ass on it looks great. That's what I love.
True. You ain't wrong.
That's because I'm a horny bastard. But hey, what's going on? Is this Frank?
Yes.
Okay. Hey Frank, what's going on, brother? So Frank was the one that he posted this week in the collector's chat group. He was like, "Hey, this show should come back," and I was like, surprisingly, me and Jason have been talking about it already. So we do want to come back this year a little bit. Like I can't be as active as before just because I've got my day job that's really busy, and then I've got 2 businesses to run. So I don't have time to do this, and I think for everybody that talks to me, I'm sure you rather me spend my time fulfilling your orders than doing this influencer shit. So I won't be as active, but I do want to try and do this once a month and just to if anything for the really small group of people that follow us and like us, and I don't give a fuck about the rest of the world. I genuinely do not. But I want to do something for my clients to make sure that you realize that I'm here, and if you have a problem, I will help you. Right? I'm not trying to become like all the big players. A lot of them are my friends. I'm not trying to steal business away from them. I like them a lot. I just do things differently. I am not somebody that's going to sell to everybody and put myself in a position where if the current market rate is 70% of people cancel everything they order, I'm not going to put myself in a hole. So I'm just going to only take care of my people that I know aren't going to fuck me over. right? So people who pay their bills on time and don't give me a problem, I still want to take care of them, and I want to make sure that I give you guys a peace of mind that when you order from me, your orders are going to be taken care of. If you have a problem, I will file warranty claims for you. I will get you replacements, blah, blah, blah. As much as I can do to make it work, I will make it work. So I still want to do this for people at least. So yeah, life does get in the way, but I do want to try and just do this a little bit just to give you guys peace of mind, and also just to thank you all for your support all these years. We're not the we're not we're not the group that everybody like watches, and that's perfectly fine. I'd rather have it that way. I'd rather just reach the people that we care about than to like try and appeal to everyone. It just doesn't make sense to me, at least. So
I want to do it every week again. I miss talking to these motherfuckers.
well, you guys do it. You guys should do it.
It's hard to get people to come on every week. It's hard. And like Adam's with his house right now. As soon as he's done putting that together, I think it'll be good to go again. But and then you can chase it then whenever the fuck you guys want to, because you guys just like pop in sometimes. It was great.
Yeah, no, I will. I'm definitely down for that. I'm definitely down for that. I think Chasen too wanted to start to. I love Brian.
I'm true.
You ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong, man.
Oh man.
Queen. Oh, so I now have, and maybe I didn't announce. Well, I never announce anything, but no, I do right now. I sell InArt Queen, which is the same company, and then I've got J&D, I've got LBS, and I also have Blitzway, and those are, those that's what I have. So the one thing about me, you guys, is that I don't sell anything that I don't have a direct connect with. So meaning if I don't have somebody I can call and say, give me my fucking replacements from my customer, I'm not going to touch it. That's just kind of, I don't want, if you buy from me, I don't want you to be in a position where, hey man, I bought this from you. Oh, I can't get you replacement because I had to go to somebody else's downstream that went to some other middleman that bought direct. And that guy doesn't want to help me. So I'm not going to do any of that. I only carry things where I can make a direct phone call and say, hey guys, I need help. Here's the evidence. Here's the video. Here's the blah, 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 blah. What's the next step? And usually those go very, very smoothly. So,
hey, why are so many people bitching about videotaping themselves opening up boxes now for these companies? Does that make any sense to you why they're bitching about that?
So I think it's because, I mean, look, I know why they're bitching. I don't think it's worth bitching over, but unfortunately in this hobby it is worse than politics. Everybody likes being angry and they want to find something to be angry about. I'll tell you my take, and people don't have to agree or don't agree with me, and it is what it is. But I will say that if you order from me, I will fight for you. But nowadays, every company, it's not just InArt and Queen, it's everybody is asking for these videos, and there's nothing we can do about it. Meaning they won't really fully entertain your QC or warranty claim unless you have those videos. That's number one. And number two, so let's start at the beginning. I first noticed these unboxing stuff, ironically, not from Prime One or Queen. I first noticed it on a J&D. No, I first noticed it on Infinity Studios. I first noticed it on Infinity Studios Vi, right? And then I noticed that J&D's been doing it a while, and then Prime One started doing it, and then InArt started doing it, and then Queen also has to do it. So I will say that I do not know for sure, right? I don't have the definitive answer if this is the reason, but it does seem to point to that because of the rise of AI, and the ability to fake a lot of videos and pictures that the companies are now asking for one take, no stops, continuous video throughout of the unboxing because they want to verify that this is a legitimate issue and not somebody trying to pull a fast one. Now, I will say that honestly, for me to put the phone up on the tripod and just videotape the unboxing, it's really not, especially it's one long single take. It's not that, it's really not that big of a deal, meaning you can unbox and you don't have to assemble it. Just open up everything, take out the paper, check each piece, and if it's okay, then you stop the video and you don't think about it after. You only
that's
really
what
need it. Yeah.
People are thinking like you have to assemble it, and I'm like, dude, it should take you maybe 10, 15 minutes just to open up all the thing, look at all the pieces, and be like, yep, we're good to go. Like, that's it.
And that's it. So because of how easy it is to spoof a damaged thing with AI now, that I think that has something to do with it. Now, I have to say that I haven't had any factory like comment specifically on it, but it seems to be that's kind of what's pointing to it, because otherwise they wouldn't be asking you for one single continuous take. They specifically on the boxes say we do not want you to do start stops. Like it has to be a single continuous take. So I'm thinking that is more what the case is. Now, I think it's going to matter even more if, for example, you did buy somebody from who bought from somebody who bought from somebody. Then that's going to be an even bigger hassle, because if it's because a lot of the business isn't just directly B2C, where business to consumer. A lot of it is sold B2B, and then the retail companies handle all the downstreams. So when you if you buy from somebody whose retail funnel goes up to a middleman in China, then yeah, that unboxing video becomes really fucking important, because you're almost not going to get your replacement otherwise. Now, for me, it's not as complicated, because it's literally a phone call for me to go, guys, here's what it is. And I vet my customers. I talk to them. I got on a call with them. They showed me the problem. I'm like, guys, this is not, no one's trying to pull a fast one. This is a legitimate claim. Can we please take care of it? And they'll work it out. Sometimes that means I have to pay a little bit into getting the replacement done. I might have to pay a small fee. Sometimes I have to pay for the shipping in order to make it happen. But it gets resolved. It gets resolved, as opposed to going into a black hole where you get no help and you have to rely on you finding your own repair person. So I think that's the case. Now, the backlash to this has a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, I don't want to be treated like a thief as soon as like I bought this. Like you're by making me do this video, you're calling me a thief, and I'm just gonna vote with my wallet, and no one's gonna buy your stuff, and fuck you." And it's like, the naivety of people these days. Like, you are more than welcome to vote with your wallet, but I guarantee you that shit's still gonna sell. If it ain't to you, if it ain't to Jimbo down the street or Jonesy over across the hall, it's gonna be somebody who's got money and don't give two fucks.
True.
Like, there are people out there who aren't on social media, aren't on YouTube, and they're fucking whales. They got money and they don't give a fuck how much they spend on one item. And if
I think that's
break,
most of the biggest collectors. I think there's people hidden in fucking China and places like that. I know the biggest collectors, nobody knows their shit, and like most of it's in boxes. So like, I know two guys that have literally bought every single Lord of the Rings thing ever, and they've never posted pictures of their shit ever.
Right. And so just because you're in Facebook and you see the groups and you see people complaining, or worse, you're on YouTube and all you hear is people say, well, we're vote with our wallets and we don't do this and we're not going to do that. I'm like, that's fine. Do whatever makes sense for you. Don't buy this shit. But you're not going to tell Ferrari, hey man, stop making cars because none of us can afford it. Ferrari doesn't care. They sell their cars to the 1%. They don't give a shit.
But it's just like you're saying, like, think about it. Like 3 years ago, we're bitching at statue prices like over $1,200. Now, like all those
now like 1,200 is cheap.
Never going to pay that. Now they're all paying that left and right. Yeah, so like no, it's just like you said. You either keep buying or you don't. It doesn't matter either way. Somebody's going to.
Exactly. Like, I think Vision was asking me earlier, hey, would you pay for the 1/1 life size Anne Hathaway? I mean, if my wife wouldn't kill me, I actually would, because I do love Anne Hathaway, and I would have bought the life size Bale as well, but we have no space in this house, and I definitely can't fit it in this room. I can't put one life size in the room. I have no space to put one. So if I had the space, I would have bought it. But if I can't get it, then I'll just take that money and I'll just buy a Rolex instead. I don't need to be, you know what I'm saying? There's always something else.
That Catwoman, you can't just get a 1-to-1 of her. Like you need the Bale one to go with it. You know what I mean? Like, but
and in my wife's defense, I have too many Anne Hathaways already, so I don't need to be spending a 1-to-1 money. But she was okay with Michelle Pfeiffer because my wife loves Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, so that was fine. So I was
that's
like,
a good wife.
okay,
that's a good wife.
You can have, so you're okay with Michelle, but you don't like Annie, so I can't buy Annie. All right, fine.
Why didn't she like Anne Hathaway?
Because she prefers Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay. No.
It was funny is I have a client that he apparently went to school with Anne Hathaway. I didn't realize how old she was, but she's like not very much older than me. So it's funny because you see her on the screen and she's like this, ethereal person. But for the guy who's like, yeah, I went to high school with her, I didn't like her very much. I was like, oh, okay.
No.
See, does she come with a black light? Yeah, I'd be using over that shit, man.
But I mean, that's every single entertainer out there. They're all just douchebags. I'm sure it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I enjoy the character in the movie. So, K-pop, like, yeah, I am definitely buying all the K-pop Demon Hunters shit, man. Fuck yes.
Is it that good?
Hey, man. For me, it's different. Because this is the first time we have an all Asian cast, all Asian animation going to #1, and an all Asian girl group that's not even a real girl group, Huntrix, and these Korean girls are hot as fuck. Like, dude, that's like fucking Asian representation on big screen. That's never happened before. So yeah, I'm gonna support that shit. All right. I am going to support that shit. And
so you're racial prejudice besides like being a racist.
And I love the musical and the music.
Okay, so it is a good show. Like with a white man,
it's fucking great.
Okay.
Well, hang on. Aren't you? Isn't your wife Asian? And your kid half Asian? Okay, yeah, she'll like it. You may not get it, but she'll like it.
Okay.
The baby will like it.
True.
The baby will like it. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that thing just like exploded,
what's not to like with hot chicks in costumes? I'm just saying.
That's a cartoon, right?
Still hot.
True.
So I bought the Mattel set, which was $150, but it's Mattel, so it's not gonna be that great. And then I ordered a Hot Toy set that dropped this week. So yeah, I'm definitely excited. Now I'm waiting for them to do the leather suit one because that one's gonna be mwah. So fuck yeah. I am very happy with K-pop Demon Hunters. For once, like legit straight up Asian representation all across the board. That is huge.
Dude, J&D is racist like you and loves their Asian shit. Do you see J&D doing a K-pop fucking line of this? Like they
already did the K-pop. They've done a bunch of Korean movies, so I wouldn't be surprised if they tackled this down to oh, that's right. Manny's saying, "Put on your K-pop Demon Hunters jacket." I do have it. Let me go get it. I need a new beer anyway. All right, entertain them for a few minutes.
Oh my god, I can't understand word goddamn shit. They make the boy band. Yeah, what is
Mattel's making the boy band. Mattel's making the boy band from K-pop Demon Hunters.
What is there's a boy band in that show too?
Yep, there's a boy band. Yep.
How crazy is it that Korea just literally took over all the pop scene? Like, America owned it, like with NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and New Kids on the Block. Then all the like boy bands died, and then so it's not. Was it One Direction? Was that Korean one that got big? I don't even fucking remember. My students were obsessed with it at school. I agree, Moose. J&D will 100%. I think they'll do a K-pop, dude. I think they'll fucking do a K-pop. But they battle the boys versus the girl. Dude, this show's something like that sounds terrible. Like, that does not sound like my cup of tea, but literally everybody tells me how good it is. But wait. So they're doing battles. Are the guy boy bands, are they demons or do they hunt demons too? Like, so there's actual demons in the boys in there. Are they the demons? Oh, I thought
they're demons. They're demons. Hell yeah. This is my roomie jacket from K-pop Demon Hunters. I had to buy it. Asian representation, man. It's a great movie, dude. It's just very fun to watch. Got an extra beer too. I'm gonna crack it open. So let's see. Infinity Studios Dark Side Bust. I thought I saw the Batfleck one. Hang on.
Both
look
of them.
it up.
Yeah, no, again,
Did that
movie,
release?
I think they showed it again. I forget if it's up for PO yet or not, the Batfleck one.
The Batfleck one is, but I don't know about Dark Side.
I thought that one went up for pre-order a while ago. Did it not?
Oh, did it? I don't remember. Let me look.
How much is the Batfleck one? I'll look that up.
I don't know.
Both those turned out great. Those movies aren't my cup of tea, but the statues turned out awesome.
Which one? The Snyderverse? You didn't like those?
They're okay. You know what I mean? No. They're fine. I like the other Batman movies better.
Which other Batman movie?
Any of them. Dark Knight, The Batman, Batman 89, any of those I like better. They both are up. The Batfleck one is it's on spec for $4,500 shipped. Okay. I'll give it to Infinity, dude. They got the best freaking prices still, I feel like. Their prices are great.
Hang on, I can...
Only thing I don't like about that Batfleck one, I think, is the light up base. I don't think I need that. Everything else looks pretty good. I want a cigarette in Batfleck's mouth, like the freaking Affleck when he's like the meme, like just smoking that cigarette, like just stressed out as fuck.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, in Art Thorin is on the way, guys. I should have it in the next week and a half or so. We had some shipping delays out of China because of coming back from Christmas and Chinese New Year about to start. So a lot of the factory people have already gone home. So it took me quite some time to get all our stocks out of the factory to the port. So everything is in air now, is on the way to us. So you'll get your Thorin soon, guys. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? So Dark Side, 54 inches. This is how big the fucking Optimus Prime is, and why I don't have space for it.
That thing's sweet. And again, how much better are these with arms? Like, if you just had like this badass characters like this, you need fucking arms on.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a bigger fan of the bus when they are basically half torso with arms.
At least for ones like this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how badass he'd look if it didn't have arms.
Yeah.
But I think their prices are good. Moose said that Aragorn half scale kind of scares him getting Infinity because it didn't turn out that great. I agree. But
I agree with that, but
that's one bad statue. Like, how many other really bad ones have they had? I was trying to think of this the other day. I don't really know, like, hardly any that just turned out like not.
I think the 1/3 didn't come out so good, but I think all the all the life size ones so far, I think have been pretty damn good.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely like the half torso with the arm thing. I think that is that is a lot better than just a straight bust. I'm not collecting busts much, other than the one I already have, plus the Harley to match with it, because I honestly cannot get over the fact that there's no legs. I just rather get the 1/3 so that I get a full body rather than, because half scales are just too big. I don't want to do half scales anymore. I sold all my half scales, thank God. So I think 1/3 is probably my thing. But this one, though, I will say that this guy, I don't really care about villains much. I don't really collect them, but if I was a villain guy, I think this one is fine without legs. I would buy this if I was like huge into it.
True.
Because this is a pretty badass dark side. Like yeah. I mean the Weta did a dark side on Throne. I didn't like that one.
Nah.
It wasn't very good. Queen did a 1/4. It was pretty decent. It was all right, but if you're I didn't like any of the Prime 1 versions at all. I don't like their stuff. But so I think if you really wanted a dark side, this would be the way to go. This isn't going to be so big though. Your shipping is going to die. You're going to get killed on shipping. This is at least 3 to 4 boxes. Look at how big this fucking thing is. Like,
I don't. Some of that shipping, again, this is from a couple years ago, but like, I know shipping's got crazier. But that Sauron dude, it was like $700 shipped. And it was 3 big boxes. I didn't think that was anything crazy.
3 boxes is fine for Summoner. That's fine. That's pretty normal. Like, you're not going to get a better deal.
No. This statue's only $5,600. I don't think that's too crazy for something this big, dude. No. But again, do that many people love these movies this much to have this big a fucking piece?
I think the Snyderverse really does hold up, man. I think people do love their shit because they're still making these products years and years later. I mean, I know like everyone, I know that a lot of people are like, "Oh, fuck Snyderverse. We're all James Gunn now," but I still think like those collectibles still hold up. They make a lot and sell a lot of them. So, yeah. I mean, same way with like Christian Bale. Christian Bale Dark Knight is still pretty damn big in China, so that's why you still see a lot of collectibles being made of him, like that Nolan verse and the Snyderverse. Those still sell. So, let's see. Ram Truth is asking, do you guys like the 1/3 Queen Heath bus or the one arm look bother you? I like it that it has the arm rather than not having the arm. I think as far as Heath Ledger bust goes, I actually like it more than the Infinity version, and I also like it more than the Prime 1 made that 1/3 scale Heath Ledger Joker, and I fucking hate that thing. I think it's ugly as fuck. I do not like that piece at all. I'm much happier with the J&D version that I have, and I got the bank robber one coming from J&D as well. But I think if you want a bust, I wouldn't do the Infinity one. I would rather do the Queen one. I do think that one ended up pretty good. Now I'm not getting it, but that's also because, like I said, I don't really want a collection of busts for me personally.
I think the face is better on the Queen one. I wish she was in the purple jacket though. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. I'd rather have one arm than none. But The Infinity one's so good, and that was like one of their first busts, I think. Early, no,
I
maybe
did not like that.
Wonder
I
Woman
mean, I'm
was.
sure other people did, but I didn't like that one.
You didn't like it?
Not for me. And that's fine. That's the other thing. It's okay that other people like stuff that you don't like, and you like stuff other people don't like.
No, that's
That's
true.
the whole point of it. But he went with the J&E Bank. That is a good set. So congrats, man. I'm glad you got that.
Again, if I had to get one freaking Joker, it'd probably be that. I wouldn't need a bus. That, I mean, how good did that Joker look? You can't beat it. I don't think it looks so good.
Okay, question for you two. Best piece in your collection right now. I have for me, it's I'll be honest. For me, it's a tie between a couple of things that I really, really like. And so it's not a great answer, Aiko, but I'm going to try my best. The things that I still think are the best ones in my collection are J&D Wonder Woman, J&D Mara, Queen, Annie on Batpod, and the Hulkbuster. And
now on the
between
Batpod,
four
that's a
of those-
third. Is that a third scale?
1/3. Yeah, it's 1/3.
Yeah, because Coffin just asked that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's the Batpod one.
It's 1/3. Yeah. So yeah, it's not a straight answer of best, but it's between the four of them, and it's hard for me to decide because I like them all so much.
Mine, most of my shit's still in boxes, dude. Like some of my best fucking statues are in boxes. Like I have that Daenerys bus in boxes. I have that J&D Indiana Jones in boxes. I got.
Did you at least open it to check? Did you check the Daenerys and the Indiana just to be sure, make sure everything's okay?
I should have. I'm an idiot, dude. It's gonna be quite the rude awakening when I unbox all this bullshit. But no, it's gonna be bad. But the ones I have open, I don't know. Probably the Prime one, Sauron. I like that better than the Infinity Life Size. To tell you the truth.
Nice.
But
nice.
no, they're good.
Well, hey, if you ever, I still sometimes have kicked myself about whether I should or should not have bought that Daenerys bust. I didn't buy it because no legs, but at the same time,
True.
It's Emilia Clarke, and I love Emilia Clarke, so it's hard. Which is why I'm still like, I think I'm eventually just going to go buy that J&E Daenerys anyway, even though I don't have space, because I do want something of Emilia Clarke in the collection. But
that one's great.
Yeah. I almost bought that bus multiple times, though. Multiple times.
I think it's a great bus. I mean, there's better ones out there, but that one's, I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, Joe got the alerts. I saw the pictures. That was pretty good. Cypher getting a mannequin left arm. And that's the thing about life-size bus. They're really mannequins, So yeah, this is a great idea, bro. Yeah, that's awesome. Has Queen done a 1/3 Catwoman? Surprisingly, no, they have not. They have done 1/12, 1/6, 1/1, and that's it. They've not done 1/4. They've not done 1/3. That's because Queen had already pivoted away from statues years ago. So if you look at Queen, they're not they're doing some 1/3s, but for the most part, they're really focusing on just big stuff like Optimus, 55 inches non-scale. Like, what are you going to do with that? And a lot of life-size busts, but they're not really going after the middle market range anymore to make money, which I think financially is a smart move. Because think about it, you buy if they charge $1,000 for a statue or $895 for a 1/4 for one of their Iron Mans, the margin on those is not good, guys. It's barely 10 to 15%, if any. Okay, it's not like you would think. I think that's the other misconception about this hobby is they think that people think that retailers make a lot of money, especially when people say, "Well, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars with you, and I deserve special treatment." And it's like, no, no, no. You spend maybe $1,000 with me, not tens of thousands, because I didn't actually make tens of thousands off of you. I made maybe $100 from this thing, and $50 here, and $20 there, and another 100 there, and all the rest of the money went to the manufacturer. That's really what happened. So if you think about it, if they make a statue in the 750, 850 price range with a margin of 10%, 15%, if you're lucky, if there is a break, the retailers has just lost all of their margins because they have to pay for the replacement, and most likely they will have to pay for the shipping. So there's no money to be made. So if you target the middle range, like what Sideshow is doing, and Sideshow has the licenses, they've got the market on lock, they've got the connections with the factories where they can make shit super cheap and charge you super expensive. So like now their one quarters are up to $1,000. Like that Jubilee was $1,050 or something, plus tax, plus shipping, plus tariff. You're looking at like $1,200-$1,300 for that piece.
Yeah.
Their cost in China is still the same because they have such a large marketing control that they can go to a factory and says, I want 1,000 units and give me your best price. So effectively they have upped their own margins and they're still paying the same in cost to produce in bill of materials. So there's no point targeting financially the mid-range when every statue you buy can essentially just be a loss. You see what I'm saying? So Queen decided, let's just make money from in-art from the mid-range and then just target the really ultra high-end for the statues. And I don't blame them. I mean, look at J&D. They have never once targeted the mid-range. They've always just gone to the stratosphere. The company came out the door and said, we are making this for the stratosphere, not for the average person. And again, nobody, you can agree, you can don't agree, you can buy, you can don't buy, but it's not going to make that much of a difference. Those places will still find a way to make their money and they'll still survive with or without the people who are complaining. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, no, like I still can't believe so many people complain and have so much hate for J&D. Like, their stuff always looks so good to me, and people are always bitching about it. I'm like, dude, I don't know what you guys are seeing. Like,
Cypher, you're right. They did do one Annie on the best cycle. I forgot. I have it right here too, and I said they didn't. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm drunk. Well, I'm a little bit tipsy. I'm not drunk, but you're right. They did do. So they just didn't do 1/4, and they didn't do half. Yeah, you're right. My bad. You're right too, Aiko. Yeah, I don't know why I'm brain farting on it because I'm staring right at it. That's what happens when I have beer in my system. What were you saying? Pure art suit and armor trainer. That was pretty good.
For $800, dude. Like, no, not bad. But again, it meant like if you have the money, the Queen Arnold bust. Whoo, shit, dude. Those are some of the best busts I've seen.
Let me talk about a Queen Arnold bust for a second, because surprisingly, and this is the same thing, like, yeah, you're right, Charlie. This is the same. They actually really do. I think their production always surpasses their prototypes. And I think InArt doesn't get enough credit for it, but InArt's production also always surpasses the prototypes to me.
That Thorin, oh shit, dude. Oh my god, that might be one of the best figures I've seen made.
Wait, you didn't order that from me, did you?
I don't like figures, dude. The only ones I ordered were those Ghostbuster ones to go with that.
Do you want a Thorin?
No, I don't. It's one of the best figures. Yes, it is one of the best.
I'm just saying, I have one. I have one more. I have one, and if you like, I would. Well, I had one person that came down with some financial issues, so I let him. Normally, I can't take cancellations, but a buddy of mine needed help, and I said sure. So I have one extra. And I haven't sold it.
I saw pictures.
You want it, buddy?
No.
Just let you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But no, I'm staying away from figures. But that is one of the best figures I've seen. And that's not just because I have a huge hard on for Lord of the Rings. That thing is fucking awesome, dude. It is great. So,
I like it specifically because what is the guy's name? Richard what? The guy that plays, he's such a good actor.
starts with an
English
A.
actor.
I'm
Yeah, I
looking
don't
it up.
remember his last name, but Richard something. But he is,
Armitage.
yes, he is such a good actor. Oh my god! So I think like what I love about the in art figures, even if you don't give a shit about, say you don't give a shit about Harry Potter, but Alan Rickman as Snape, you got a very beautiful Alan Rickman that you're never gonna get otherwise. So for me, that's kind of um, what that's about. Same with Thorin. You're never getting another Richard Armitage. You're not.
No.
No one's
No.
going to make it.
It doesn't
And
sell.
so-
It doesn't sell. No, it doesn't sell.
Exactly. So, um, I don't remember what we're talking about because I've been drinking.
Well, you're going to say something about the Queen Studio Terminator bus.
Yes, thank you. One thing about Queen Studio Terminator that I wanted to say is I was surprised. Hey, Poe, what's going on? Now, you want to talk about somebody who has the life-size Bale, and I don't know if he ordered the life-size Annie, but it looks so good in his collection.
I just saw his
collection
tour.
is so cool. I love his shit, bro. Hey, Poe, thanks for checking out our show. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. But about the Queen bus, I wanted to say that you'll be surprised at the demographic of that because it wasn't super big collectors who were ordering it from me, which I understand. Like for something like that, they would go to one of the bigger players, and that's perfectly fine. But the people who did order it from me, surprisingly, here's the demographic. The people that ordered that $8,000 bus from me, here's who ordered. The couple of people who ordered said, I don't collect statues. I've never bought a bust. I only collect hot toys, and I started recently with in art. But I'm a huge Terminator fan. I don't care if it costs $8,000. I am buying that bust. And
badass.
the people who bought that from me, all of them. Oh, so Charlie says, were you trying to sell Jake and Thorin? Oh, yes, I was. I mean, only because, I mean, look, I have an extra unit. I was going to flip it for aftermarket price, but I'm going to give it to my buddy for retail, obviously. So if you watch this show, if you've been supporting me for a long time and you missed out on Thorin, and you hit me up on Messenger DM and say, hey, I've been blah, 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 blah. If you need a Thorin, I'll get you squared away. I'm not going to aftermarket it on you. I'm going to give it to you for a fair price. If you anyway, but the demographic and the people who bought that T800 were not like the super high end people. A lot of the people who bought it, I think I sold 3. The same statistic. I don't buy statues, but I will buy this bust. And it was the
How
same
sweet
people.
is that, dude? Like that's
cool.
their no, that's freaking awesome, dude. I thought you were gonna say it was like for some guy's man cave that just doesn't have any statues or anything, but like that was one of his like man crushes back in the freaking 80s, early 90s. But no, to go from Hot Toys to that, their freaking asshole is going to just like shit everywhere and they open that thing up too.
Well, not only that, but like it's the same thing with the whole K-pop Demon Hunters from Hot Toys. Like I think it was a brilliant business move for Hot Toys to make K-pop Demon Hunters because it's not for the existing Hot Toy collectors or for the people who are already deep in the hobby. He is smart by taking a chance on buying that one license and making whatever figures that get made get pre-ordered because I think K-pop Demon Hunters is going to sell in a way that it's going to bring in people that don't buy figures and are not in this hobby because there are people who are going to either buy it because their kids love it and they're not going to care. There are people enough out there who don't care about $300 figure for a kid They're going to buy it for the kids or they're going to buy it for themselves. And it may be people that are one and done. Like they'll buy the Hot Toy, K-pop Demon Hunters, all three of them, and they'll never buy another figure, but they will buy that. And I think business-wise, it was a brilliant move on Howard's part because it's going to bring him new customers that he didn't already have. And I think that was smart. Who's Merv? Merv is me. Where did you get that from? Oh, Jake and Merv. Oh, yes, that's me. Yeah. No, that's my name, dude. And right, Aiko's right. We all have our must-buy nostalgia. You know, you guys, I don't want to just monopolize the conversation. If you have other things you want to talk about, please put it in the chat, and we can bring it up for sure.
That's dude. Anything that gets me in the feels of nostalgia is like I need to buy it. I think companies. I feel like PCS was trying to do that, but their niche is too weird for the nostalgia. They need some IP that you just need one statue of that just hits you right in the feels and takes you back to that fucking moment of your youth. Like if you can monopolize on that, like that's all you need. You don't need a big line or any of that. Just getting you right in the fucking feels, dude. That's what I want.
And so here's the other thing, guys. For those who did order the T800 from me, I already. So people don't know this, but I called the in-art office. Like we have regular calls when we talk about roadmaps and things that I need to plan for my business. So what shipping after Chinese New Year, blah blah blah. Like I need to know all that. So I have regular calls with the office to kind of like talk about all this stuff. And I already asked on my last call, which was this week. I already like preemptively asked, so I'd say, look, for those of I have, I don't know, maybe I maybe sold 3 bus. I said, hey man, I called the office. I said, hey guys, just so you know, for my peeps, I'm going to, because they designed the T800 to be able to swap out the motor, and most people, apparently no one else has asked about this except me to the company or to the factory. And I said, guys, just so you know, my guys, I'm going to order an extra motor like out the bat because I don't want them to be in a position where the motor breaks and blah blah blah. So I'm just going to order an extra one and then just give it to them. Well, they'll probably have to pay for it, but my point is I'm just going to pre-order an extra motor, so that way the people who bought it from me, then you don't have to worry about it. So
Coffin said he got the 3rd Griffith. I agree with it. Dude, those 2 J&E pieces, the guts and the Griffith, I think those are 2 of the
Coffin
that are going to go up in value. Like most statues, like not that we should care about value anyways. You buy it because you fucking like it, but it's one of those like I don't think you're going to lose shit.
You need to watch this movie, Jake.
You'll need to watch. But it's a show, though, right? Don't I need to watch the show then the movie?
No, K-pop Demon Hunters is a movie. It's a 90-minute movie. Just watch.
That's it. I thought it was a show.
No, it's just a movie, dude.
I'll fucking watch that then. I thought it was going to eat up like 12 hours of my fucking life.
It's like 90 minutes, and you're going to be jacking off after that.
If I'm jacking off to cartoons, that's going to really bring me back to nostalgia with Jessica Rabbit and fucking April O'Neil and that shit. So maybe I will buy a K-pop Demon Hunter then.
Yeah. Do you think the new Motu designs will be? I think both, dude. So to answer Charlie's question, look at what's going on. Mattel has already teased 2 different lines of Motu. They've got a 112 line and a slightly smaller than 112, like a 5.5 inch and a 7-inch line. And I think once this new movie comes out, I bet you Hot Toys is going to go heavy, InArt's going to go heavy. Prime One already did a comic version or a stylized version. I think every company is going to go. It's going to go in on it. I think it also depends how the movie does. But if the movie does well, I think everyone's going to be making it. Mattel's already deep in. They already announced 2 different lines of Motu, so I think it's just going to get bigger.
But I hated that fucking trailer, dude, of that Masters of the Universe. I saw it. I'm just like, oh.
So, does anyone think that the guy who's playing He-Man is a little too skinny, or is it just me?
They need somebody fucking jacked, dude. Like, I'll be one of the few. I really like the '80s one with Dolph Lundgren. Like, I really like that.
I agree. I do like the Prime 1 He-Man piece. I do like that a lot. Especially it comes with Battle Cat. I like that.
The new one, that trailer was just all fucking CGI.
By the way, if anybody wants to join the stream to talk shit, just let me know and I'll send you the link. This is not our stuff here. Isn't a scripted like give a fuck show. So if you just want to come on here and shoot the shit, just
can
tell
you imagine
me right now.
if this was scripted? Like, follow the script. Okay, now's when we talk about getting drunk, and now's when we talk about K-pop having sex with a cartoon. That's the script. Yeah. But
Vision, get your ass in here. I don't even know. Like, I see Vision in the chat, but I don't see him in the chat. I see people referencing him, but I don't see him in the chat.
What did you think about the Master Universe trailer? Were you like a Master Universe kid growing up or not?
I was. I mean, I bought. I ordered the Mondo She-Ra set that was like fucking $900. I know I'm a fairly big fan of He-Man. I just don't own any of. Well, I haven't bought any of the He-Man collectibles because I haven't found anything that I actually liked. So I think the closest thing that I was almost tempted to buy was that the Prime 1, but I didn't.
That one looked great. That one looks.
I'm not paying $2,500 for a quarter scale. Just no. That's a little bit too much. And even the who was it? Was it PCS that did the one quarter version? That was like 1,600. I'm like, dude, that doesn't make any sense to me.
But even that race change on there with Man at Arms, I don't care. Like,
dude, I love Idris Elba. I don't give a shit.
I do too. So like, I'm like, no, that's fine. It's the CGI that's killing me, dude. It's literally Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what it fucking looks like. They should have made it more, because made it a more 80s feel. It's a 80s fucking franchise. Do practical effects, make it more almost like Conan the Barbarian. And the only CGI one is when you try to make it look like and feel like a 300 movie sometimes. So besides that, give me practical effects. Make it feel like fucking 80s, not like Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what I fucking hate. But
no, Aiko's right. It has Battle Cat, but I'm just not in the mood to pay $2,500 for it. I might just buy the Mondo set and call it a day, because Mondo is last year they did the exclusive Battle Cat. They're going to do a regular version Battle Cat and a He-Man soon, so I'll just get that set and call it a day. But I do love. I tell you what pissed me off. Well, no. Let me backtrack. Pissed off is the wrong word. I love the 80s She-Ra. The new She-Ra is a little too on Netflix. The new She-Ra, even though I watched all the seasons, I think that they made her a little too young. Like, She-Ra was this badass queen bitch, and then the Netflix one is like, this is a teenage girl.
True.
Teenage shit. And I'm just like, man, I didn't want to watch Mean Girls, all right? I wanted to watch She-Ra kick ass. Oh shit, Dennis, what's going on, bro? Dennis is an amazing musician, by the way. Hell yeah. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, friend.
What instrument does Dennis play?
I think he's a guitarist.
Dude, that and drums were always things I wish I spent my time with besides downloading porn on Napster and playing Legend of Zelda. You know what I mean? Like, actually better myself.
Oh my god. Downloading porn on Napster? That's pretty... Wait, was Napster? I thought Napster was music. You could download porn on Napster? I didn't know that.
Yeah. On that, and then they got rid of Napster. Then you had to go to like Morpheus or iMesh or whatever. When you had to wait for your parents to go to bed, and then you sneak on the computer and you start downloading it, and it'd take all day to download, and you couldn't wait to get home from school and wait for a chance to look at what downloaded. But then like half the time it'd be like supposed to be something real sexy, then it turned out to be gay porn. You're like, God damn it, dude. I waited
Or
the whole
like,
day.
remember you used to have to like dial up the dial-up to download the porn, and then no one could make a phone call. Your parents would be mad at you. Yeah. So Jason asked, "What's all this XP stuff?" Like, I don't fucking know. I haven't touched this shit since until today. So yeah, everything's different, man. YouTube and streaming and StreamYard, everything's different. I don't know what half all this shit is, which is why, like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just make it a super simple show and talk shit and get drunk and not give a fuck.
Hey, who is that? Just like released by the company, or is it like one of those niche places that made it in 4K? Like, what is it? Vinegar Syndrome does one, or there's like somebody else.
I don't know.
Beastmaster. I'm telling you, dude, they should have did their budget for that new Master of the Universe is like 240 million, something crazy. It's like more than what they spent on Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Fred, Frank, I completely missed this. What was this comment about? Your money is okay?
I think he means money wasted collecting. I think,
dude,
I don't know.
All of us waste so much money collecting, like so much, so much. I think it's a bad addiction that man, I have tried to quit and I still spend more money. So I've come to terms that I'm going to be buying this shit for a while. Yeah. I tried to stop spending money on this shit, but it's not happening.
How many times, and I think it's because of this egress window shit, and then I can't actually open up and look the shit I want to look at. I find myself a lot of times wishing I never got on this shit, but it's like too late now. Do you ever think about that or not? Or is it just a midlife crisis I'm going through?
Hang on. So Vision had a question about what happened to money wasted. What happened to him? Does anyone ever get a final answer?
No. He was just a ghost. As Jason always said, he's just fucking ghost, like shoo, vanished,
so
dude.
He was all active,
like
and then one day he just deleted his account and just stopped talking to everybody.
Nothing. He didn't tell any of us. Nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Just gone. And we're like, saw that he left the group. We're like, what? Facebook gone. Everything was gone, dude. So.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is if you're somebody who has an addictive personality, then I think you'd have to do it that way. Because if you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you just end up not ever getting out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you have an addictive personality, you're just going to have to just go. I don't blame it. It could have been like, because I'll be honest, I think there were a couple of years, I want to say 2020, 2024, where this collection thing was causing a problem with my family life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so we worked it out now, and and the collection wasn't the problem. It was a bunch of other things. But I think that if you are somebody who has an addictive personality and you cannot give this up, then yeah, it would be. Sometimes some people have to just do it that way, Like for me, I know I did sort of try to consciously. Well, I mean, I will say this. I have definitely spent a lot less now than I did in 2021, 22, 23, 24. I spent way less last year and this year. Ever since I became a retailer, I spend way less on myself for my own personal stuff because I need money to cover everybody else's. There is a lot of costs involved with pre-orders and things like that. Even if people send me deposits, I still have things that I need to pay out on. Or if like it's time to ship and I have 10 units of Ghostbusters and 2 people punk on me, I still have to pay for that, those 2 units and then try and sell it later. So I've gotten a lot better about not spending money on myself and putting money towards the store so that I can cover cancellations and resells and all that. So that has helped me, but I did want at some point to completely quit, and I've just noticed I'm just not able to. I just love this shit too much.
True.
Because it is nice when you do look at your collection room, whatever it is, it's your room. You set it up how you like it. But when you just walk in here, sometimes like even if you're not like put all the YouTube stuff aside, put all the bullshit aside, like just being in here and seeing your stuff, it does bring joy. It still brings joy to me. So I don't think I can ever fully quit, but I have been consciously trying to spend less on myself. So that's what I'm doing. Um, yeah.
I just wish I knew how much money I was going to spend on this shit and just bought a freaking sick ass car.
Yeah, I think I could have bought like a Tesla twice over now.
No, you know what I mean.
I probably
Like,
own 2 Teslas by now if I didn't buy this shit.
you know, when you're like thinking about what you
Well, hang on.
ordered.
This is before Elon became a fuckboy, so I'm never buying a Tesla now. But I'm just saying I could have.
Oh, who cares, dude? It's just the same thing as like who you watch on TV or movies. I mean, that stuff. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. Doesn't fucking matter. Everybody you buy stuff from is a fucking fuckhead, except you, Payne. Except you.
No, I mean, the only reason that I am not a fuck it to my clients is because I vet my people beforehand. Now, if you're already one of my established clients, then yeah, I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to be on your side. I'm going to do my best to get you your product and get you your replacements in a timely and reasonable price manner. As a retailer, I do everything that people want. I over communicate. I give you a heads up like 2 weeks to a month in advance where I need to collect your balance and when I need to ship. So I give you ample time to save up to pay your balance, blah, blah, blah. I give you updates. Even when there are no updates, I will call InArt or Queen or whoever I sell. I will call them and ask for an update, even if they say the answer is no update or check back in a month or we're actually ready to ship in a month. Like I will call and I'll get your updates. However, I do not like the public. So I'm not dealing with fuckboys. I'm not dealing with people who buy everything only to cancel later and then try and file PayPal claims or credit card claims to get their deposits back. I'm not doing any of that shit.
Yeah.
So I vet people beforehand. I talk to you first. If we're on the same page, in fact, I have a new customer onboarding that everybody who buys from me, first I make sure that you're an okay person that to deal with. Then I say read the customer onboarding. It details everything of my do's and don'ts and what I'm willing to put up with and what is not acceptable. You don't have to agree with it. If you don't like my onboarding, then you can fuck off and we don't ever have to talk again, and that's perfectly fine. Right? But I give everybody the same way to get an out. You don't like the way I do business, don't buy from me. It's that simple. Because unlike every other store that is in business, they do this because they have to make a living. They're in the business to make profit. They're in the business to keep their business going and to keep their store going. I have the luxury of not needing any of that at all, which means I have the luxury to turn people away that I don't want to deal with because I don't need your money. I never have. So if money is out of the equation completely and you have no leverage on me, what is there left? We have to be mutually respectful and we have to like each other, and I'd be willing to take your order, right? So if you're already in a position where I give you the onboarding and we're okay, we're on the same page, then yeah, once I'm on your side, I will fight for you. I do my best to deliver and I give you a cheap price, and all I ask is no headaches in return. And I think that's been working for me, right? So I do everything that people want. I gotta like you first. That's pretty much it. I'm not in the business to sell to everybody and have 70% of people cancel on me. So everybody that I sell to is somebody that has some kind of, whether it's personal or professional relationship where we have spoken and we're on the same page and we understand each other. And yeah, I will fight for you. Once you're in, I will fight for you. But getting in is the hard part because I genuinely turn more people away than I allow people to order because I'm not pulling up with that shit. I'm not. I'm not going to sell you an $8,000 bus for you to cancel and then fight with me on PayPal or credit card dispute for a $2,600 deposit.
When you're making $50, like you were saying,
I'm walking away with like $100 at most.
Yeah,
no,
it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk.
No. So Charlie asks, "Am I going to carry classic plastic?" So that's an interesting question.
What is classic plastic? What is that?
They make figures. They make figures.
Okay.
But they did the Crow, which was really big. And
I saw that one. Yes.
I didn't get the account in time. I got it the day after the public PO, so I ended up not selling any. But no, for Conan, Charlie, hit me up on Messenger. I will be getting Conan. I think the only thing that I can't get is the deluxe exclusive blah 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 that is only for direct. But the next tier down, the deluxe gold or whatever it's called, not the deluxe exclusive, deluxe gold, I can get the deluxe gold. So if you don't care about having everything, then I can help you out. But if you want everything, then you're gonna have to buy direct. But companies like the Caustic Plastic, they're not my main bread and butter. So I don't know them very well. I've never really done business with them. So it's kind of like we'll see how it goes kind of situation. Like I have Factory Entertainment and I have Mondo too, but I haven't really done much with either of them because Mondo, for example, Mondo is very weird. People want the time releases, the limited edition ones, and they don't offer that to retailers. So I'm not able to get those. Like they limit me to 2 units, so there's no point selling them. But the regular versions I can get. So when the Turtles for Mondo come regular versions, I'll get those. All the He-Man stuff, the Battle Cat that I'm waiting on, I'll get those. But other than that, I'm not. I'm not really doing much with all these other companies because there's always some kind of gotcha or some kind of loophole that favors them, and I'm not able as a retailer to fight on your behalf. So I don't do. If it's too difficult where I can't get your stuff to you in an easy manner, then I just don't even deal with it. Because again, you got to remember, again, most people who go into business, their main purpose is to sell as much as possible to everyone to make as much possible as the money, because they depend on that for a living. I don't. So I only do things that make sense to me, that put me in a position to be able to fight for you easily. And if I can't do that, then I'm not even going to make the sale, because I don't want the headache. I don't want to sell you something that I cannot deliver or I cannot get replacements on, and then you get mad at me after, because it's not worth it. Again, on a margin of 10, 12, 15%, it is a waste of my fucking time to go through all that hassle to maybe make like $20. So I only do things that I can know for sure that I can fight for you as a customer, as a client, and you get what you need out of me and me out of the factory. So do we really have 26 people? Last I checked, we had 10, and I've been getting drunker. Anyone else want to come in? Because I'm too drunk to give a shit. So if you want to join, people, I'll show you a link. I even said I was going to stop in an hour, but I'm having a lot of fun right now, so fuck that.
True.
Why can't I see your vision on my YouTube? I'm so confused.
I don't see it on mine either. I've seen like 20 people mention your vision, and I keep looking for what he's saying to. I don't see it at all.
Your vision. What is your YouTube handle? Because
it's your vision. That's what it is.
Literally your vision. Oh,
yes.
Okay, well, that is very, very weird. Sorry, dude. I haven't fucked with YouTube in forever. I have no idea how any of these functions work. Is it? No, it's not. That's definitely not it. Use it.
And you're a distributor for Blitzway too. Why are so many people bitching about Blitzway right now? What is going on with that? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I have no idea. Yeah, no, I mean, your vision isn't. It's not like he's blocked or anything. I just don't know why he doesn't show up. There's no. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, dude. I have to figure out my YouTube. I apologize. I just don't really use this anymore. Anyway, sorry, buddy. I like how Moose is like, I'm not wearing pants right now. You jacking off, bro. to porn in the background. Because if you do, I salute
You
you.
know that K-pop demon hunters you guys were talking about.
Yeah, he's checking off the roomie. I'm down with that.
I need to look at these characters right now to see what you guys are even talking about. K-pop demon hunters.
Will, I'm cool with Will. I don't have a problem with him. He's a nice dude. I think yeah, I have no problem with him. He's a good dude. He's very close with Josh from Comic Concepts, and I'm fairly close with Josh as well. So we're kind of friends by that from that connection.
I forgot they were even doing Star Wars. Did Blitzway do some Star Wars statues?
They did. Kofin bought all of them from me, and I don't have them yet. Blitzway is very weird. So I'll give you guys a little bit of info. Sorry, I have the heat turned on too high. All right. So Blitzway is okay. So Blitzway and J&D really work. Okay, and this is the part where I have to say this has to be a Korean thing because I'm Chinese and I talk to Inart and it's all Chinese. Okay, and I talk to Queen and they're all Chinese. And Chinese people don't do this, but Korean people seem to, and I don't understand why. So I think it's a cultural thing. But J&D and Blitzway operate the exact same way. So what they do is they, for example, the Ghostbusters. That was an example because that took years of my life. With Ghostbusters, they said the PO is opening next Friday. Okay. And they told me, so if it's next Friday, and assume today's Monday, so there's Monday to Friday, and then there's next Friday. So it's 2 whole weeks, right? Now, they hit me up on Monday and said, "Hey, if you want your, hang on, I'm gonna give Vision a link. How do I message him directly? Give me 1 second. Oh, there it is. All right, hang on 1 second, dude.
He's on the Discord.
Yeah, I know that. I'm drunk. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to copy and paste while I'm like a lightweight.
Did you get a new keyboard? Because usually when you're typing, I feel like I'm in a heist movie.
Yeah, no. The other keyboard broke.
I missed that keyboard, dude. I literally felt like I was waiting for a van with the machine gun, and you were like, just a second.
They don't make them anymore. I can't rebuy that keyboard that I broke.
How do you break a keyboard?
I got mad and I kept smashing it.
What would you get mad about? Like,
work, my day job.
Okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense.
And then finally, anyway. So with Blitzway, so they say to me, "Hey, Ghostbusters is going for public PO next Friday. So we're looking at 2 weeks out." And they say to me, "You need to submit your total request by this Thursday, a week in advance." And they said, if you don't submit by Thursday, you're getting nothing. So, and then here's the fucked up part. They don't give you the prices beforehand. And they don't give you the ES beforehand either. So now I'm in a position where I have to blind decide how many to order when I can't tell people pricing, and I can't even figure out like how much shipping is going to be. So I have to, on good faith, say I'm going to take 20 units and hope I sell them. And if I don't, then I'm stuck with the stock. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? And what they do is they do this on purpose, because then when you get to the public PO, which is next Friday, they can say, oh, the reason why their shit sells out within minutes is because they force all the retailers to take the stock a week in advance. So by the time they get to the public PO, what people don't realize is when you're fighting on the website to try and get an item, there's usually like maybe if an ES is 300, there's maybe like 20% left because they force people, retailer stores to take as much stock as we can beforehand. Now, I'm like, bitch, how you gonna make me take stock when you don't even give me the price?
No, I have no idea.
How you want me to like? How you want me to sell shit when I don't know how much to sell it for? But then you at the same time say I need to like lock in a week in advance. Like, man, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
So versus like in art, like Chinese people, they don't do it that way. They just go, we open PO today. Oh shit, Vision. I meant to say. He said, we open PO today. Hey, Vision, what's up, man? Sorry, I didn't see you.
No, man.
Versus Chinese people, they say, hey, I open PO today. You got 30 days. In 30 days, if you sell 500, we make 500. If you sell 200, we make 200. And that's it. There's no fucked up guessing game, no fucking, hey man, you need to take 50 units today or you ain't getting shit. I was like, motherfucker. Like, how are you going to run business when I can't even tell my customers how much a product can cost?
True.
You know? So, anyway, I won't be dealing much with them anymore.
We could not see any of your fucking messages in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know why, bro.
It's crazy because I was talking a lot. I was like, hold up. They keep passing me up. I was like, oh, man, because I'm black.
No. That's part of the reason. I'm not gonna lie, but no, I couldn't see shit, dude.
I'm not sure what's wrong with my
because everybody
YouTube,
kept
bro.
saying Vision. I'm like, where the fuck is it? And I kept going back, and then Payne said he couldn't see it either. I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm not the only one. I thought I was.
Yeah, and I looked. It's not like you're not on like a list or anything, so I don't know what happened, bro. Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, me either. So I even like restarted my phone and stuff, and then like my girl was at the kitchen table, and I was listening, and then she like, I'm gonna go watch TV. All right, I guess I go in garage then and go to the you know what I mean, the Thatcher room. I was like, man, send me a link. Let them, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're on here. That's probably easier because I ain't gonna figure this YouTube shit out while I'm drunk. So.
Yeah.
By the way, I really like your collection, man. Now that I'm looking at it, like with the light and shit, I'm loving that, dude.
Yeah, I just had to, I'm trying to decide because I have like another area where I want to make like a gaming room. But I want to make like a different display. Like I don't know if I want to do like the same as like something similar to this or like do something totally different. But I want to be able to like when when you go in your room, you want to feel good. You want to be in there. Like so.
Yeah.
So like I got like a lot of ideas in my head. I just got to do it.
What are you gonna do next? What are you gonna do next?
Like with the design.
With the room, yeah. What are you gonna change it to?
Like I was thinking like should I just do white? So I already got black. I had this whole room white once. And then I did I made a joke because like garage shelves, people will say about garage shelves that, garage shelves this, and I've seen a lot of garage shelves, and I was like, yeah, but I can make a garage shelf look good. So I just did it as a joke, and I actually like it better than maybe my setup sometimes. I'm like, damn, this shit looks so clean. It doesn't look like a garage shelf. So I was really considering like just doing my other room with garage shelves. So like let other collectors know there's other options because I know they follow that one dude. Like like his cut and paste stuff the way he does his garage shelf, and it's cool. But I think my way, you had that shit looking like wow, like custom everything,
So you built the ones in the back right there, this set right now?
Yeah, I built these. I had another display like in a smaller room, a 10x11, and I did it because when I first started, I did not know about I didn't know no YouTubers or nothing like that. But I was trying to buy Magic, and they had the coupon, and I did not know that you had to order it fast. So I'm really going to the website the first time shopping, like, oh, this, that, okay. And I probably had 2 statues, like, well, like a 1/3, I guess, technically 1,000, and then the war tank, and then probably a turtle. But when I tried to use the coupon, it said sold out. I got mad, and the next day I just built my own. I said, you know what, fuck this. So I built my own.
What metal or what material did you use for those shelves in the back?
These are 22 excursions, some similar to like what Magic Case used and stuff like that. My bottom, like the base is 1 3/4 acrylic. So that's why I can change the colors and stuff like that. Like I made it like a massive ass light box.
Yeah,
So
1 3/4, very nice thick acrylic. That's nice.
Yeah,
and that will hold the weight too.
Yeah, so it's like this room is 20 by 14, and then I got and then like I mean like me, I'm very creative, so I said I even put a 100-inch screen in here, so your video game and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, nice.
And I didn't put it up because my son's a baby, and I don't want his little neck to be looking up. So when he games, he could just see it like right here, you know what I mean? So it goes all the way down, it's electric, and it goes all the way up. You know, so like, you know, that's something. I'll show you a video though. I'll share a video. Let me see.
Yeah. That looks pretty damn good, bro.
So wait, your new game room, you're talking just video games, right? It's not like
like video games, because my son's into it now and he's 4. And I know you were talking about your 3-year-old earlier, and he's talking about like building your boxes. Like even my baby, when I first got in, he was 2, but I always let him in the room with me, right? And then he learned not to touch nothing. So if you go look at his toys, the toys he cares about is, I'm talking about, he got like an 8-foot wide, IKEA little cubicles. It's so neat. When I tell you, it's neat as shit. And I just look at it, and he's like, "Yes, my statues." And I just like this, my boy, that's my boy. I was like, you know, you can tell the ones he care about and the ones he don't give a shit about, because nah. He's very neat like me. So I was like, okay. Let me see
That's cool. So you got another room you're gonna build out?
Yeah, it's just more like where he has his toys at. So I'm gonna make it like really neat. But I bought him statues, like I bought him this Spider-Man behind me is his, and then all the turtles will go in his room, and all my Mega Mans and like the Power Rangers and stuff like that is all gonna like really be in his room. And it frees up space for me too, though. So it was a win-win.
True. Now when you can justify putting statues in another room, it's a glorious day.
Man, you do the same thing for your kid. What are you talking about?
I did 100%.
Yeah.
You
bought that. Was it the Mario you bought for your kid? What was it?
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool piece, by the way. But
that's the Mario the one all together. I think I almost bought that too back then.
It was the Mario movie one with all the characters. Dude, all those unlicensed companies, me and Chase have been talking about these a lot. Those pieces are cheap as fuck for how good they are. Like that Mario Kart one, I want that Mario Kart one.
Oh, that 1/4, that 1/4, that massive one.
Not really 1/4, but yes, that one looks sick, dude. That so good for the price. Like I think it's. I got
this for 1,000 ship, and I wasn't expecting nothing. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be like shittier. When I got it, I was amazed. I was like, damn, this is what like customs or whatever they call it is. The weight, the paint app, and everything else. I feel like I've been getting cheated on my life.
Nice, dude.
Pull me up. I got I'm sure. I think this is a video of.
Yeah. Let me add it.
Let's see the.
All right, go ahead, play it. Oh, nice. I like that. I really like that. Then you can just have the game screen down when you want to game.
Yeah, have the game screen down. So like, if she's getting dressed to do what she wants to do, I could just like just have it.
Yeah, dude, that is very, very nice, bro. How big is that projector screen?
It's actually 100 inches.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so like it's a lot bigger than I think.
Yeah. I did it as a joke, like I don't never use it, but like I like the option of having it, I guess. But I did it as a joke, like because people always think like you gotta have a big room to make something dope. And I was like, there's other ways. You just gotta want to do it. Like, you can't be lazy.
Wait, let me ask you this: based on where that screen is, where is the projector in relation, like up to your?
No, it's like a short throw projector.
Oh, okay.
So I actually have 2. I have one that I built over like a box. You know where the garage, like the electric the garage can go up and down.
Yeah.
I boxed it, framed it, so you won't see it. But then I put a projector up. I put a projector up there as well, because usually the projector was built to be up at the very top. But he was a baby, like younger. I don't want his neck, like you're looking up. I don't want him looking up. So I said, I brought it down here, and you won't even like in the you won't even notice the projector right here, because it just looks like it flows with the I'll show you the pictures. So like it just flows together,
Yeah, no, that's very nice, dude.
So like this.
Yeah.
So what I did was I did a custom light box at the top as well, like there, like just test to see if I could do it, and like that very top is 50 inches depth. So my depth is my top of the space is 50 inches by 14 feet. But I built this for Prime 1 artillery. I didn't think it was gonna be 20,000. So I thought it would be like 7,000-8,000 or whatever. When they say 20,000, I'm like, hell no. So I just put like the whole Batman diorama up here.
Yeah, but you know what I like? I like that you did light boxes in the ceiling too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
even the custom garage shelves has light boxes in the ceiling with the black.
That is nice, dude. Very beautiful. Yeah. Well, nice job, man. All right. So we have a question that I'm too drunk to figure out, but I'll figure it out.
Godspeed, sir. Godspeed.
It was a good question, dude. I'm just like, I'm seeing double right now. So I'm like, whoa.
Wasn't that milk?
Oh, here. No. It's this one. Charlie asks, what is your most anticipated PO or drop in 2026? What is everybody's? So everyone in the comments, if you want, please sound off if you want. Most anticipated drop. You guys waiting on anything?
You go, Vision.
Well, for me, that's already just waiting to get shipped. I guess. Well, I'll see sooner or later. Is Darkseid the custom? I really want to see what that looks like because, like I said, I actually built this display for Darkseid, and I bought the is it Coin Studios? You know the Superman versus Darkseid diorama. I have that up top, but I had to spread out. So in my vision is like Darkseid pondering about his last battle with Darkseid. So and I bought the bronze one on purpose because I didn't want it to be comic looking. So it's like him thinking about the last vision and stuff like that. But like PO wise, I wouldn't mind having Crane right now from PCS.
Well, that should be coming soon, right? I think he didn't.
Well, yeah, they PO'd it last month, though, so it'll probably take like to the end of the year or the beginning of.
So you have quite a few PCSs, don't you?
Yeah, I do have 6.
All right. So what is their paint job like? I don't have any in hand to actually see. How is their paint? Like, is it closer to Prime 1 or is it more closer to Sideshow that people are complaining and aren't happy with?
I would say the Turtles, because I don't even go by with the Turtles, and I got the Mega Mans too though. So the Mega Mans, I would say with the paint app is like subpar with this custom. It's a very good, nice paint app. But the Mega Mans, you can't really fuck that up. It's one color, you know. It's a candy apple red or candy apple blue or whatnot. Now the Turtles quality and paint app, it looks good as well. And I do see what other people say about PCS though, so I can't really talk about it because it'd be like a lot of mistakes and stuff like that. But like I just buy the things that I think they make. So I always tell people,
I get that. I'm just trying to say, like, you have them in hand. You have a very so you've seen them. So in your opinion, based on what you see, what do you think of their paint apps? Do you think people are overly critical or they should get more of a pass? I don't know because I don't have anything of theirs in my collection.
Yeah, I think the Turtles you're going to be safe. And I think my Mega Man is going to be safe too, though. That's why I keep giving them more money because of the Turtles. If it was shitty, I wouldn't buy them. And these ain't the Turtles I grew up with. The 1990 Turtles that Prime 1 did, I grew up with. But I didn't like how they did their Turtles. You know what I mean? So like, I just love like the flow of it. It's like real with a little mix of comic in it. Did you
get the Shredder as well?
Yeah, I got the DX Shredder with the Psy.
Okay.
The one with they come with those. That's the ES75.
How did the paint look on that? It was good.
That looks real good. I'm talking about it's heavy. It's to me it's really dope though. I even convinced I think Ram got it in with the Turtles as well. Shout out to Ram. Like I think that line you can't go wrong, but you know it's like you got to have room. It's 1/3, and they're going to make a lot of characters. So if you want them all, then cool. But if you just want the Turtles, then maybe what 6,000, 7,000 total. You have all 4.
All right, right on. Melvin, Melvin's in the house. Melvin, you want to jump on?
Melvin.
I am drunk, by the way.
Oh, Melvin, hell yeah, dude.
I even ordered the Ed 209, and I'm like,
what's going on, random?
Is that the RoboCop one?
Yeah, that's but that's
I heard the RoboCop paint wasn't very good. I had people bitching about that.
I heard about it. Yeah, I heard about the regular, like the purple one, the RoboCop 2, the 1/3, and the regular one too. I seen a lot of pictures. Like, damn. But like, my thing is this, right? If you walk into somebody's house, if I walked, it's like two statue companies that I think if I walked to somebody's house and seen it, I'd be amazed. And I'm a Bell guy, right? So let's say I went to your house, Payne, and you had Bill there. I'll be geeking out because I love Bill as a 101. But if I look to my left and I see a fucking Ned 209, I'm like, damn, who has a big ass N 209? Or and I look straight ahead, I see like an LBS Sentinel. I'll be like, fuck, who has a Sentinel? Like, imagine your kid eating cereal with a Sentinel.
Did you order that? I didn't bother selling that because it was so big, but
the Sentinel, no, I'm not an X-Men guy. I only have Maestro. I guess that's the closest thing to a Marvel, and then War Tank, I guess.
I like that Maestro. That thing is, you got the all-in version, right? The B version.
Yeah. I think it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like, especially we got a corner like this, even though it's 51 inches wide. In a corner, I tell you, I have like this space 40 inches depth right here down here, by like 45, I guess. But well, Maestro, you put it cut a corner, it doesn't take that much room. You know what I mean? Because it's eating up the corner. It's like the dead space out there.
So that Maestro is the length of fucking Daenerys with the 3 dragons. Yeah, Frank, I sent it to him. So I sent the Melvin too. I don't know if he's gonna get his ass on, but Moose, I sent you the link. So come on.
I just put it in the collector's chat also.
Okay, good.
Doing that,
well, we only have room for 6 people, so only 3 more people can join because StreamYard, whatever. But hey, you know what? I want to be on for an hour. We've been on for 2, but I'm having fun and I'm drunk, so let's.
Hey, Payne, what did you say your most anticipated pieces were?
I didn't. Let me look. I believe that for myself, so let's just align it to what I've already paid money for and it's on order. So honestly, my most anticipated right now is that Infinity Suicide Squad Harley that hasn't come up for PO yet. And then the other thing that I bought that I'm very excited for is Blitzway Anakin and J&D Bane. And then I'm still fighting whether I buy the. I think I'm going to buy the Daenerys no matter what, either way. And then it's just a matter of whether I pay for that fucking Queen Studios Optimus that I have no place to put. Because this room is not very big, guys. This room is actually really small. It's like a very tiny square. So I don't know if putting a 55-inch tall Optimus is the best, smartest idea. I promised my wife I won't have any collectibles in our living space. So the only thing downstairs is the Hulkbuster, but I don't have anything else downstairs anymore.
Think how massive this is. This is 53 inches tall too, as well, by 40 by 40, I believe. No, by 40 by 30, right? So 41 or 42 inches wide.
Same size, yeah. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, and then 35 inches depth, right? And I'm thinking like this, right? This is like the smaller one. Imagine Queens with that big ass backpack on his back, like that jet power or something like that. I'm like, that's a lot of room. Like you got to really commit, but.
That's my problem. That's why I haven't done it. I don't know if I can make it happen. But you see, I tell you why I want it. Because if you look at Queen's entire history, right? They've done a bunch of epic pieces, right? But the Anne Hathaway on 1/3 bike is one. Hulkbuster is another one. A lot of their life-size busts are also pretty epic. That Terminator T800 is an epic piece. This Optimus is in that same realm of epicness that they went for. Right. And I like collecting when it's like one of their milestone pieces. I like buying that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, they're never doing it again. Number two, they're not trying to make it for everybody. Right. So it's the reason why I want it. My only problem is that this room, I don't have space for it. Hey, Moose, what's up, man? Thanks for joining, brother. How you doing?
Good. I threw on some pants for you guys.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
You threw on pants.
That's where I got the name Moose, hung like a moose, so I don't want you showing us up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, don't be swinging your dick around, but I'm glad you put on pants. Did you have fun jerking off?
Dude, that's fucking shitting my brains out, dude. I had some like ice cream, too much dairy apparently. I was
my God. You know what?
Pants.
I'm the same way. I can't do dairy anymore.
Sometimes you're a bunch of bitches.
After 45, man, I can't do dairy anymore. I don't know what happened, but yeah.
So Moose, your most anticipated piece has
what
to be
is your
that
most anticipated?
guts. It has to be guts, right?
Bro, I'm not joking. Low key, I was like, can you do a credit card chargeback to like the U.S. government? So I was like, they've been fucking holding on to this shit for like a week in Cincinnati, and it's like, bro, I pay for DHL Express $800 and it's just sitting there. And I know customs takes a minute, but it's like, bro, I want that piece now.
And you paid we did the what they asked you for, the requirements, like the social security number or the tax ID.
I gave him my social security number. It's like, what else do you need, dude? And it's like,
they want blood. They want
wait, hang on. You paid $800 DHL Express for guts?
Yeah, it was $800.
That's tariff included.
No, that's no tariff.
No tariff included.
Tariff, no.
So tariff was on top.
I haven't gotten the tariff yet, but
bro,
that's gonna be another like $600 to $800 probably.
No, well, somebody from the United States in Florida paid $100, and then one guy got his, and he didn't get a bill to tariff. She said.
Yeah, I know my luck though. That's just about to be.
And paid $850 for the shipping.
No, I think generally, I think if it's $850, that tariff was already calculated in.
I would hope so, but the way the J&D website made it sound like it didn't include it at all.
Well, sir, if you want the Griffith, I'm going to tell you to order it from me because I put that shit on a boat and no tariff.
Yeah, dude, that was the hardest thing ever, not POing that Griffith. Like, I told myself, if I get it, I'll probably get it closer to release. Because like, damn,
this one specifically, you're not going to do that because it's already completely sold out. You're not.
Well, and like the Berserk groups,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
People always like, when it's getting close, they're like, shit, I can't pay for this. So I figured I'd snag it off someone like that, but we'll see.
Hey, man, I held one back. So
yeah, I mean, low key, if I don't get hit with a tariff, maybe I will. If that.
Would you get the metal, or are you going for regular the Griffith?
I feel like you got to do the metal.
You got to do the metal.
I don't know why I do feel like you have to, because like if I got it right and I got a Griffith and then like my boy Ram or you, right, whenever I see it, I'm like, he's like, yeah, he broke. Fuck that. You need the metal.
Like, yeah, you gotta go metal.
No, honestly, I sold. I didn't really take too many because the risk is too high of people canceling and the deposit's too high, and also being stuck on the hook for that amount. But I took 3, and the 2 I sold, everybody went metal. It made sense. It's just one of those. It's never going to be made again. And if you're going to go, like this one, I agree specifically. Like if you're going to go big. If not, don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah.
I wasn't even planning on getting a Griffith because for me, I was like, I'm trying to get the guts because they'll probably make 2 other versions of them. But then I saw the reveal for the Griffith. I was like, oh, fuck. That thing looks good as shit.
Well, hey, hit me up, man. I said I held one back for a reason. So,
what about the Scud Knight? Did you grab that too?
No, I didn't grab that one.
I didn't grab that one.
It's pretty cool. It's a good one, but it just wasn't like it just wouldn't have fit with my collection. I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, that Griffith, regardless, dude, it's a beautiful piece. I think you're gonna love it. It looks so good. So,
I gotta ask, is it true it's Q4 2027 for the release?
For what?
For Griffith.
Let me look real quick. Let me check the marketing material. Give me.
At least to give you time to get other things in the meantime, though. So like, if you know it's in December, so you can get your money in order. If you have any other pre-orders, you can just get it done faster.
Yeah. So I will say this, and this is from about a year of experience working with them. Okay, hang on. Let me read the marketing info real quick. It's not even in my official material, dude.
Really? Because normally guts only took like a year, but then I saw someone say.
Oh no! Okay. Hang on. Backtrack. It does say Q4 2027, but I will say, having worked with them for a year now, that their average turnaround time is about a year direct.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would say you would see this in Q3 more or less because they actually go faster. Now, the only difference is that for those who don't know, J&D is region locked. All right. Meaning if you buy direct, they only ship air. Okay. Now, the website price is never accurate because if you buy direct, they ship air, you get tariff, blah, blah, blah. That price actually ends up ballooning a lot. Now, when you buy from the North American, so what they have is they have a North American distro, a Europe distro, and an Asia distro. I'm not allowed to buy from the Asia distro or the Europe distro. I have to buy from the North American distro. And in fact, I went to James and said, "Hey man, can I get an account with you?" And he said, "Yes," but he said, "You're never going to get it direct." He says, "I only deal with 4 people. So you have to deal with one of my people." I said, "Sure, boss." So I talked to one of his people and I got the ability to become a retailer for them. Now, with J&D North America, when they sell you something through me or whoever you buy from, all that tariff, all that shit is baked in except for the shipping. But the shipping, because the way North America works, they don't do it air. They put everything on a boat and they put one boat together. So it all arrives at the same time, right? And then everybody gets their allocation. So the price that you get from the J&D North America, even though it's higher on paper, it covers all your tariff bullshit and all of that. And then the only difference is with me, I can do pirate ship for the label. So you save a bit of money there. And all that price when, like, let's say you buy it from me and I tell you what the price is, right? The total price. That has the container fee, everything baked in already. So the only thing that you're not going to see, the only thing is you do the deposit, then I collect the balance from you, and then I collect the whatever pirate ship charges from Los Angeles to your house, and that's it. So you're not going to get hit with this weird, like, because the on paper pricing with J&D website direct is always not accurate. You're always going to get hit with a lot more. Like, for example, $800 by air is accurate, but it's also fucking expensive. Yeah. And I would not have given you that. So,
well, plus I just saw, I don't know if it's legit, but I saw something like this week while I was waiting on my gut that the South Korea tariff just went up from 10 to like 25%. I was like, motherfucker, you better give me my guts before that gets implemented.
Yeah, I hope not.
That's wild. That's wild.
The other thing
it's already like 300 just if it's 10%, but 25 would be like 700.
No, but if it's already in the US, you're not going to get hit with that change in price.
Okay, really? I wasn't sure. All right.
Yeah, so I think here's the other thing that I'm going to let you guys know, but I don't think enough people understand how this works. When you see somebody on the news say the tariff goes from 15% to 25%, that doesn't mean that it happened now. It only matters whenever Customs and Border Patrol issues the ticket.
Okay.
So it might take them a month before they transition everything over. So as long as your boat, if it arrives before Customs and Border Patrol changes that, you're fine. So in your case, your item is already here sitting in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You're not going to get hit with extra because your tariff was calculated 2 weeks ago when the boat landed. That's
good then.
Yeah. That's how that works.
So how does what's his name end up only paying like $80? Do you think they calculated it wrong or they just got lucky or what?
Again, I don't know. Yeah. Because generally if DHL is charging you $850, they would have calculated the tariffs into it already because it doesn't cost $850 to ship 2 boxes. It realistically costs about $400 to ship 2 boxes.
My boy said he paid $100 when he opened it. He opened this today, and then he said he paid $100 for there. But me personally, if you don't care about being first, like me, like I'll be on YouTube, but I don't give a shit about being first. As long as I gotta wait a year after, like if you open it up, I'll go the boat route. Like $800 is a lot of money with the shit.
Because here's the thing, with boat though, the way North America works is the way J&D works is all of the website orders get fulfilled first. Then a month after they fulfill website orders, then they fill all the region orders. And the way the North America works is they just put all of the North America ones onto one boat and bring it over here. So if you're buying J&D from any retailer that is not direct in North America, it's about 4 to 5 months after before it gets here. So you're waiting a little bit, but you're saving so much fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have chosen boat if they had the option, but they only gave us.
No, they
the,
won't give you that
extra
option
thing.
direct.
Yeah.
They
That's
won't.
why in the future, like it's just worth it to go through someone like you.
I mean, you can go through whoever you want. Just make sure that they will, that
Do both?
they will. With J&D, I'm not worried about how it gets here. I'm more worried about after sales. So as long as whoever you go with will fight for your after sales, and that's all that really matters. Because I don't think people realize this enough. And the reason they don't realize this is enough is because they're so used to going through Sideshow for everything. So when you have a replacement issue, the way Sideshow works, they don't actually, like with Prime 1, Sideshow actually goes to Prime 1 and asks them for the replacement. But usually for most things, they have extras and they just take one out of the warehouse, mark it as a replacement, and give you a replacement. So that way they don't have to go to the manufacturer. But you got to remember too, Sideshow is a very big conglomerate, giant company. They can afford to do that. What people also don't realize is the reason they can afford to do that is because they pay their employees next to nothing. But then they take all the money from the customers, which is why I don't like them and I don't want to deal with them. But that being said, though, any other when you're dealing with smaller retailers like myself, we have to take on the responsibility of basically communicating with the companies and the factories to make sure that you get your replacements in a timely manner. And that can be really complicated, or it can be not complicated if you have a good relationship and you're direct with them. So as long as whoever you go with, will fight for you, that's really all that really matters. For me, I don't give two shits either way because I don't really sell a lot of statues because of the risk. So I only sell statues to people like Jake that I know that it's not going to order from me and try to cancel and take the deposit back 6 months later. So for me, I don't really care. Like, buy from me, don't buy from me. I don't need the money either way. I don't give two shits. So if you want to order from me, I'll take care of you. If you don't, I don't really care. It's fine. It's not going to affect me one way or another. I care more about like people who buy 10 things and cancel 9 of them. That I'm going to be like, all right, you fucking piece of shit. Like, I'd rather not make the sale than to deal with that. But at least what I think I've built over the last year and a half is the people who do order from me, for the most part, we have this rapport and we have this communication understanding. So for the most part, I would say in about 16, 17 months of being in business, I've had a total of maybe 5 cancellations that I can count total. So that's pretty damn decent. So, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, do what makes sense for you. Like everybody offers something different. Do what makes sense for you. So I just know that no one else has an extra Griffith. So
yeah, you gotta jump on it now. So.
Dude,
I do agree with you on that cancellation. I do know people who did that. Like there was chargebacks and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know, but
I mean, look, if you don't know who you're dealing with from a business standpoint, like it's very easy to just do a chargeback on a company. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy, especially if you don't have any connection to them. And
I've never done a chargeback, but low key, if it's the U.S. government, like.
Oh yeah, of course, for sure. But my point is that when there is a layer of anonymity between you and the business that you're ordering from, right?
Yeah.
And you have no personal connection, it's very easy to do a chargeback and you don't care. And the problem is when you sell to everybody, you're going to have you can't be personable with everybody. No one can do that. So if you have a client roster of 400 customers, you might be close to 30 of them, and the other 350 people, it doesn't matter. And they can very easily say, well, you didn't deliver my shit in time. You're 6 months past the thing. I'm going to file a chargeback. And they have every right to, and you don't really get to say anything. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't build a business that. I didn't do that. I didn't open my doors to everybody to get fucked like that. So I built a business based on people that I know and have a rapport with. And if there's a problem, I will help you. And that's kind of it. So and converse is true. If I talk to somebody who I don't know and is new and they seem a little kind of sketchy, like they will be a problem, I will just say, hey man, you know what? I don't think I'm the right person for you. You can order from plenty of other people and we're fine. And then I just remove myself, and then that way there's not a hassle. Now the 5 cancellations I've had in 18 months, they're legitimate friends of mine who came with some issues, and I said, sure, no problem, I'll help you out. And I took the hit, and that's fine. I can do that on a small scale. I can't do that if I have 500 customers and 100 of them all choose to cancel at the same time. There's no way anybody can stay afloat. So it just depends. I personally built my business model based on what I can do for people versus trying to make as much money as possible, so.
Payne, you need to talk to James and make sure that J&D Jon Snow is not the same pose as Prime One.
I wish I had pull like that with him, but I don't. I have a bit of leeway with Inart and Queen, but not with J&D. I don't know him as well as I'd like to, but he was cool enough to be like, yeah, I'll give you an account, but he didn't really go that far. So I don't know him personally that well. So I don't have that kind of sway, unfortunately. Go ahead, Jake. Sorry.
I was just going to say, the problem is, I think the license only makes it so they can have Daenerys in that one picture. I think that's why they did the same as Prime One.
I wonder why. Huh.
I don't know. I read that somewhere online. Like, the license, literally, they make it so you can only do it like that for some reason.
Well, the Daenerys, at least it kind of makes sense because it's like an actual scene from the show.
But Jon Snow,
it
was just on the cover of like the Blu-ray that I have.
Yeah, like to promote.
Or not on the cover when you open it. It was something like that, but
yeah.
No, the Jon Snow one, they better have freaking Ghost. That'd be it. If they're going to do the dragons, they have to have Ghost with it.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks to the 26 people who are watching. I don't even know how that happened.
You can see my comment earlier. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure some sharks in his water is watching too.
Oh, really? Hey, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Vision, what did you do so we could see your fucking messages now?
I'm okay. So did you see all my other messages about Fallout?
You see messages? I can't.
I can.
Oh,
you see all my messages, even the one about Fallout and everything, because I just minimized the screen, and then when I guess I got on here.
Your Fallout ones? No, all I can literally is, can you guys see my messages now? At Jake
so now though is because of I'm doing it on the StreamYard app here. I'm over talking to myself, and it's crazy because you're responding like you answering me. So I said like Fallout is a good show, and then you said yeah, it's pretty good and stuff like that, and then I made a comment about the girl. And then you answer about the girl. She looked like a leader. I'm like, damn. And then I said, my girl's best friend looks like the leader character too. She has the eyes.
Oh, really?
I didn't see that. It was somebody else that was saying how she had.
Oh, wait. I see your vision now on StreamYard. Okay.
Big eyes.
It's probably my YouTube that's like royally broken.
It's because now I'm typing on StreamYard.
Because Coffin said her eyes looks like a dying alien. I said, she looks just like fucking Alita, dude. Like that actress, they should have cast for that whole Alita fucking movie, not done the CGI.
It's crazy how I'm having a conversation with myself, but when you answer it, like talking to me.
No, I couldn't see any of that. No, that's crazy.
No, it's probably my YouTube. I don't know what's jacked with it.
Yeah, so I gotta, but like if I type in like that StreamYard, like the main chat that goes to everybody else, you can see it there though.
That's I can see it in StreamYard. That's all right.
Yeah, I actually told her friend that too 2 weeks ago. I was like, you look like somebody. And I was like, no, I ain't gonna say that because I can't say she looks good. Then my girl right there too. I'm like, I did say you look like this girl from Fallout. I said it's the eyes, the way you do your eyes. Like she has the eyes. Like some people can talk with their eyes. It's like they can smile with their eyes, or they mad. You can tell by just how the shape of their eyes. She looks just like it. It's fine.
But Kofin was right. I am waiting for J&D to do Alita. I didn't know they were doing that. Kofin was the one that told me that they were doing that. And when they do that, I think I'm going to be fucked. I'm going to buy it.
That's what's up. Fast.
I want a J&D Alita. Well, that's the thing about J&D. All these like that fucking Griffiths, the ES was $2.99 or whatever bullshit. Yeah, it was $2.99, and then a week before that, they're like, you better tell me how many you want now, or you're not getting shit. So I had to just blindly, and I didn't know the price either, so I just had to blindly order. Like, all right, I'll just take 3, I guess. And,
Yeah.
Did,
They could have 15,000. You'd have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I'd be like, fuck you, man.
Do you think more
They sold
retailers?
out faster. Was it faster than the Guts? I know Guts went quick.
Yeah.
I think it went quicker. Yeah, it was pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Moose?
Do you think more retailers bought up the Griffiths because of how well the Guts did? Is that kind of how it works for those ones?
Oh yeah, for something like so, Guts and Griffith was a little bit of a different story. J&D or James promised every retailer that if you bought X number of Guts, you're guaranteed X number of Griffith. And when they did Griffith, I wasn't a retailer for them yet, so I joined later. So I actually had to fight for my stock and go, look, guys, and I actually had to, he had to call Korea and talk to James and be like, hey, this is a new person that you allowed into to be a seller, but he didn't have Guts was before his time, so are you going to let him have some stock? And James gave me a couple of units. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had them. But yeah, so there was a guarantee thing that made it more complicated. But generally for the J&D stuff that's super limited, every other store would buy it up. They would definitely buy it up because they will just flip it for more.
Way more. They don't have it, and then you got 2 months later. It's either you buy a car, a tuition, or a damn J&D.
Yeah. So, but I don't really do that. I just grab what I want and then I sell what I want and then I leave it be. So, what I'm saying is, if you want something, just message me and I'll figure it out. But you got to do it before the damn PO, because Jinx, somebody said that Jinx is coming next week. I don't know for sure if that is, but if that's the case, then sometime this week I'm going to get hit with the how many Jinx you want, man. You better get it now, or you wait next week. You're not getting any.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm like, I don't really statues are too much risk. So I'm like, all right. If I don't sell any, I don't sell any. It's fine. I don't really care.
Jinx was a good character though. I watched it. I guess a show on Netflix.
Oh, I love that show. Yeah.
Yeah. And low key, I know she's a cartoon, but she did look kind of good too. Dirty looking. I was like,
man, we were just talking about this earlier. Everyone jacking off the animation. Nothing wrong with that, bro.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the K-pop too, because my daughter and my son likes it, and when Jake was talking about it, I was sitting in the chat like, man, can they see what I'm saying? I'm like, it's a good show. I thought it would be stupid too, but I was like, man, she was actually good.
Oh yeah, I love that. He's got the dough. I'm gonna work Lord of Darkness bus. Who did you buy the bus from, dude? I like this. Jessica Rabbit always be number one. Hell yeah.
Yeah, when he was a kid though, but yeah, that's too much top for me. But she had ass too, though, so I guess it'll work.
Hey man, I love boobs. I love boobs more than anything. That's just
I'm a boob guy. It needs to be on my face. I'm like, man, that shit too much. Oh, God.
It's too much in my face.
Yeah.
Oh,
got that, pretty feet, nice legs, and nice butt.
Nice. Well, I hope you get your gut soon, Moose. I mean, it should be sometime this coming week. It has to be.
You should call them though, too, because I have the collector, he had to call and tell him, and he said exactly what you said. If I'm paying $800, he paid $850. If I pay $850, I want mine to be. I better not see another damn review before I get mine.
Yeah, because mine just says customs clearance every morning at 9 a.m. and just the same message for it. It's like, bro, I'm waiting.
Did you call them?
I guess we'll see next week. I called, and then they were like, oh, this is the wrong department. And they gave me the different number, so I called that fucking number. And then led me back to the same people. I was like, what the fuck? So they weren't very useful. Would you guys say this is the best statue J&D have done? I think so.
For Guts?
No, I'm talking about just period. The statue. I'm thinking Guts or that Indiana Jones pack, but the older guy, he made him look. It looks
Sean
just like
Connery.
That. Yeah, it looks just like that.
I have the Sean Connery right here.
Dude, they're.
I think aesthetically. No,
I think they're Wonder Woman, dude. They're Wonder Woman.
I would say the Wonder Woman. I would say Sean Connery, and I would say Michelle Pfeiffer.
The Wonder Woman, the one with the red and blue, or the gold suit.
The
red and blue.
I've got them both here, but I like the red and blue better. Sean Connery, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Amber Heard. I think I love the Amber Heard. Probably. I think likeness. Amber Heard is probably my favorite one that they've done. I think they.
Sean Connery's up there for likeness too. Like that one's like
crazy. Yeah, it looks real.
Yeah, Sean Connery is very well done.
That Guts, the base puts it over the top, dude. Like
Guts looks good because it's animated, put in realism. Like
that's real.
Yeah.
If you're real, because some people are like, well, I'm a real manga fan, and that's not Guts, that's not nothing. I don't give a shit. That shit look good. You can't deny it. Like if Guts was a real person, that's what he looks like.
Facts.
Yeah. I mean, like so. Even Griffin, like I kind of think Griffin jaw was kind of strong because Griffin has more female features. Like I thought Griffin was gay straight out when I first seen him.
Yeah, me too. I thought he would have. Like,
I thought when I first seen him, I was like, damn, I know he's smashing all them girls and stuff like that. But then like when he started talking and shit, I was like, man, is he gay? But then when he was in that scene in the water, he like come take a bath with me, guys. I'm like, bro, I ain't telling him to do that at all. Like, ain't no option.
Bro, I ain't tell you don't do that.
So like, man, Griffin too. I don't know.
It's questionable.
Yeah.
Ooh, the best J&D. Alex is going down the back alleys. I think that one Korean broad where she's like sitting on that desk. Never saw that movie. That one's their best fucking piece, dude.
That might be your fantasy. That might be your fantasy. I don't know. That's the best J&D. But might be your fantasy.
No. Dude, that piece is fucking good, dude.
I think they posted a picture of the lady next to that statue, and I was like, "Damn, night! Like, come on, 100% lighting. This was crazy." I was looking at it like,
good.
That one, I think that's their best one.
You notice when it comes to Korean actors, they don't dare to fuck it up.
But but here's the thing. No, this is what I teach in my class for forensics. It's the cross race effect. All us white people look exactly the same to Asians. All Asians look exactly the same.
That is very true.
Because again, that's what you grew up around. So they should be better at doing Asian likenesses. Way fucking better.
No, I agree.
It is what it is.
Yeah, so. That's why the Squid Game one and that woman from that movie looks so spot on. Yeah, I agree with that for sure, man. Yeah.
The Exuma ones too.
Which ones?
Yes, the Exuma, the horror one, or whatever it is. You're probably right, Booze. My fucking white tongue can't say that bullshit. But
I watched that movie on a plane.
I watched it because it was okay. It was okay.
Yeah,
it was okay.
I don't think this one's come to market. Like it was PO'd, but I don't think it released yet.
I don't think that one still has it.
Yeah,
that was a long time ago.
That hasn't shipped. I mean, in all fairness, I'm still waiting on the John Wick for North America. That hasn't shipped yet here, so it should be soon though. That's pretty fucking funny.
That's funny as fuck, dude.
That's fucking funny.
As fuck, Brett.
That's fucking funny. Yeah, he's got some Asian too. That was so good as well.
That's Sean Connery. That was a good one.
I mean, I like the Squid Games one, but not enough to pay J&D prices for the 2-pack. Like I'm like, I can just do the Hot Toy figure. I'm good enough. I don't need to spend thousands of dollars on this. I'm good. I'll pay $250. I paid the $300 for a figure. I'm good. I don't need to pay $2,500. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, like everything you probably don't need in like that size anyway. Like I love Power Rangers, but I can't see myself buying no 1/4 like Power Ranger or half scales or that. I'll buy the droids though. If I wanted those individual droids and give me the Green Ranger, because I have the Way Studios Megazord, and I paired it up with I paired it up with the one tips from Iron Studios, and to me that pairs perfectly because it's so small and Megazord is so massive. So, but I know Prime One's going to come out with their Megazord, and I'm like, I'm like, damn.
Wait, Vision, what all you got coming this year? You got a pretty big collection already. What else do you have like
This year,
coming?
I got in Prime One Superman Hush. I won fourth.
Oh, nice. Have you opened it?
I haven't opened it yet. I'm gonna do it with my son and my daughter. Probably
Nice.
even tomorrow or Monday because he's well, maybe just me and him on Monday because he doesn't know school. But then the Dark Side was to come next after that, and then
Nice.
it's either the Ed 209.
Okay.
Will be after that, and then I was looking at that Harley bus, the older one, not the newer one, because it might come. Like I said, my girl, she's funny. When she knows when to come home from work, she sent me those memes, but like don't say nothing. Then she sent me the Harley Quinn memes, so that reminds me of her. So like I wouldn't mind getting it. So I've been looking at that bus.
I actually like that bus. I just like the newer version more.
Right.
But that one's nice too. The only reason I didn't get that one is because I already have the 1/3 J&D, so I was like, I don't need to double up. But I do like that one too as well.
And then at Ultimate Prime, that custom one, I might get that. If the paint job is like apple candy, like if it's nice, like automobile like quality, and that dude from Hex, if he does like a live with it there, and I can see him next to him, then I might get that big ass thing home too.
Hey Payne, I need to get out of here though, but
okay.
So I'll see you guys later.
Yeah,
no problem. I think we've gone longer than I planned to, so we can probably just close it. So, all right. Well, everyone, thank you guys. Like I said, I only plan to be on for an hour. We're almost at we're past 2.5 hours. So, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks Vision and Moose and Jake for being a part of this tonight. Appreciate you all guys. We still got 24 people. So thanks guys. We really appreciate you guys for this impromptu live stream. And then yeah, we'll catch you. We'll do more in 2026 and we appreciate you guys and we'll see you guys soon. All right. So
take care, buddy.
All right, we're gonna close. Yeah, you can take some pants off. There you go, buddy. I don't have an outro because StreamYard doesn't allow you to play clips, so we're just gonna end it. All right. Peace. Good night, guys.
See ya.